Hey, welcome to Best of the Rails. It is January the 4th, 2026. Mike and Casey here in the studio. If you're just joining us, yes, I had a wardrobe change since you last saw us a few minutes ago. But we are here. We are in the studio. We are raring to go. We've got 135, I believe, Mike, to get through. Yeah, 135 of your submissions. We did actually have some stuff of our own to share. We're going to not share Mike's until next week because we have so much of yours to get through. Everybody's Christmas time travels, I think, have been shared. Their New Year's Day days off have been shared. So we have a lot to go through. But we did have a couple of things we want to show you. First of all, is we did go today to Tin Bridge. And if you missed that live, it was a good time.
Oh, that's a beautiful picture.
Yeah, I'm going to share that, actually. Let's go ahead and share
Whoa.
this. So Ray, as you know, Ray is our technical support / professional photographer / documenter on occasion. So he came today and thankfully brought a new cable since we had some issues with the setup. But this is where we were. This was where we set up. And Ray took these shots. Look at that. Look at the heron taking off right in front of the guy.
That is way too cool. Way
Perfect
to go,
shot. Perfect
Ray.
shot. There's a reason Ray's a pro photographer, right? And that's beautiful.
Is that the one that ran everybody else off?
I don't know. I'm not sure if he was the aggressive one or the other one. This is what we missed right before the broadcast as we were getting set up. We had tried a few different configurations to make this all work out. We'll get more into that in just a second. But we were having some struggles, and this is what rolled through unannounced right beforehand. Hey, Tony. Hey, Mike. Stewart ain't right.
Billy.
Stewart is actually Billy. There we go. I need some translation. So anyway, this rolled through. It was cool to see. This was a CN leading, and then the 1002 was running third, and it was extremely burninated. It looked like it actually had a fire. This one I tried to grab a shot of. I didn't know Ray got it, but he got this good graffiti here. This lady, I'm not sure what she is, but I love her 80s kind of space glasses.
I couldn't get my camera out fast enough when you said so.
I know, and I was busy fighting the equipment, so I was like, oh, look at the woman! And that was about as far as I got, but Ray apparently captured it. Tober is in the house, apparently. Armpit, that was my favorite. And I didn't know he took that picture either. So Mike and I were just staring at the train going by. That's a good shot.
Oh, wow.
Fellow from Georgia with his tracker boat. Big old Mercury outboard. It looks like a good time. Look at this guy.
How do you know he's from Georgia?
Because it says Georgia on his registration. He's got
Really?
Georgia license plate, Mike.
Yeah, are you sure?
I can't believe I got that one in again. But if we look here, this dude, look at this guy just chilling. He's holding his phone. I don't know if he's taking a picture of space or what he's doing, but that was amusing to me. Let's see what else we have in here. There's Mike, hard at work, squinting into the sun.
It did get bright this afternoon.
There's me talking to, you see the microphone here, talking to the camera. Tin Bridge in the background. Mike, as I normally see him, the back of Mike. Y'all usually see the front of him. I don't. I normally see the back of him. There we are with the equipment. Hard at work. That's a good one. We should make that part of our channel page.
I like that.
Man, we're getting old, Mike.
Ray, thanks.
I said we. There's Mike in his normal habitat. That's how you see Mike. He's a self-hosted guy most of the time. Got the 360 over here. Rated us a little time lapse on the 360. There we are. Mike saying, look, it's the internet. I'm saying, yeah, that does look like the internet.
And it works somehow.
Yeah. It's magic. Casting. Look at the bridge in the background. That's where they're pumping out the water from the new locks development. That was cool.
I wonder if we got the one with the dog in the boat.
I don't know. And there's 7685. Actually, I've not looked at these. I think there's about 20. And then look at the front of this guy. He's really had a rough time. 7685. That's looking rough. Mike catching the action. Got an unsweet tea, got a scanner, got a 360. This is Mike in his normal spot.
Gold Peak.
Look at this as he goes underneath. There's Tin Bridge. Beautiful shot, Raymond. Love it. He's getting it. Look at that guy.
Off and gone, headed down river.
Yeah, they're holding on. It's a chilly day to be going that fast. And this was the battle royale.
Oh, that's the battle. There it is.
There was a lot of battle for position. We saw humans jockeying for position on where to fish, and these two birds We thought at first maybe they were doing a romance dance, and that was not the case. They were fighting over position, which became apparent when one of them tried to bite the other one and chase it away. So, yeah, look at this.
It was not romantic.
That's a great shot. Look how crisp that is. Look how tasty that bird looks. Can you imagine? Boy,
It's like frog legs.
That'd be tender right there. Bet you put that in some Thousand Island dressing.
Bad case.
This is it. Look at that. This is coming in. And that hand doesn't mean, hi, let's shake hands. It means you're in my spot. It's like Sheldon with his couch spot. Look at that bird. Boogity, boogity, boogity. He's getting out of there.
Gotta go, gotta go. Uh-oh.
I think we could show that on YouTube. That's a still, but that was me off camera. There's the dog. There's the dog.
Ray got it.
Ray did get the dog.
The dog's got a coat on.
The dog does have a coat on. I saw that from the shore. I'm like, oh, look. This guy, we think, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. There is a fifth one here. Ray was right. So you got 5, 3. There are 10. So 10 total. Whoop, wrong music. There we go. 10 total rods. I don't know why they're driving 5 each, but that's how they get down. These guys were over there playing on the rocks with their rock crawlers. I'm not exactly sure what they were. They looked like axial, I think, but it looked very fun.
Billy's got one of those.
Does he? Yeah, yep. Very nice.
He's got several, actually.
Ray and I have TRX4s. I've got the Bronco, and Ray has the Jimmy, as I recall, or the K5 Blazer, one of the two. This is Mike leaning on the pole, talking about the River Park and TVA's donation of it from 1997. And there we are with Rail Moments Unit 6 and Unit 11 sitting there.
Right side's crooked.
Yeah. My wheels are horribly curved. They normally don't look that bad, but gosh.
Look at the straightness on my parking job versus yours.
No, mine's just the angle.
Yeah, you're crooked.
No, I'm positioned accurately.
Oh, okay.
It's just the,
We'll go with accurately.
Yeah. I actually had to do it twice, so I feel pretty good about it. Real Moments 11 making an appearance. Hasn't been seen in a while. This is him fishing.
Oh, he got him as he went.
Yeah, as he went under. That's a big splash. Making a splash in Tennessee. And this was one coming back across. This one, I'm way up in the air at this time. I'm up with the birds, so he came underneath. And I filmed this live. That's a cool shot. Like the sign breaking across the nose like that. Very nice. I'm not sure what this says. Creek. Crick, Maine. Creek. KOR. Still waiting on trains. Still riding on trains. 2024. So I guess he's been at that for a while. Oh, that was the wrong one. Let's see if I can figure out. That's the zoom out control. It got in white against a white background. That was hard to find. This lady was fishing quite a while.
Look at the colors on that fishing pole.
Yeah, and we did not show her on camera. Her brightly colored clothing was
brightly colored,
pushing the edge of YouTube allowability. I'll put it that way. And then as we dive in, we'll briefly show you before we get into it. This is some of the moments we captured. So I'm actually going to put that audio up and in the music. Oh, that was perfect timing because the music ended right when I did that. That was beautiful timing. So some of this we're pretty proud of. So Mike and I started out with our intro. We were at Tin Bridge. We were showing the thing. We're playing around, talking, discussing all the boats and the whatnots and the people fishing. And we're talking back and forth. There's another boat. And then we get a train. So the transition here is fun. So it's coming in. This was the first time we'd ever done this. And
oh, look, I got the sign in.
You did. Live on Real Moments. So Mike has got it here on the ground.
It's like we have a container train.
Now, there is a little bit of a cutback because I hit the transition on the drone a little bit too early, but it did work, and I'm proud to say this actually worked. This is me on the drone. I hit it just slightly early because you see me take off, but we come up and immediately grab the train as he's crossing, and we're able to chase the train across the bridge live with our tripod in the air. And just having a great time.
And power lines behind you.
Yep, I'm trying very carefully not to dash myself into the power lines or get attacked by the squadron of birds. I was watching the birds much more carefully than I was watching the power lines.
We even had seagulls today.
Yeah. We had a lot of stuff out there today. Now that you mention it, you're right. I did hear them making their distinct trill. So, yeah, we went up there. Got the train.
Oh,
Let's see,
so
we
I'm no
flew
longer
up.
in control, huh?
That's right.
No wonder I can't focus.
He can't seem to focus anymore. I don't know how I pulled that off without crashing the drone. It's unusual I get a pun in without a crash. Let's see where we are. We get another couple of trains. Some of that's an inconsequential. Here we go. Take off again. We fly up.
One great big hole. There.
We fly around. We look very carefully at the tender's house here.
And I guess there's the hoist that I'm hoping is motorized. You swing out and hook up something from down below.
Lunch,
and then
maybe?
you hoist it up there.
Groceries.
You would think.
Oh, there's a long ways up there. Whoa.
Yeah, I come back in on the hoist.
Possibly could be 732, but we are
So we hear a
on the
horn.
control
Right after
towers,
this.
right-hand side.
You hear Mike yell for the...
And amber as Casey maneuvers around
Comes in the sight.
the house.
Where do we move? Is it right
That
here?
he encompasses all the equipment inside.
There it
Great
is.
big.
So I think this was actually the third. I think we ended up grabbing 3 live with the drone. But he came in and we threw the drone up real fast. And were able to catch him coming across the bridge. All live streamed. This was a lot more difficult than we initially thought it would be. It takes a lot of technology to make this happen. But we got it working. 4720 and 8170 coming across.
Look, your eye level with him.
I know. Ray asked me to get a little bit lower and look up at it, so I did. Then I went back up a touch, and we zoomed around for a while and followed him. There's the DPU comes across. Actually, I think the DPU is pretty good. Was it 1050 or something, maybe? I can't recall what it was.
167 coming south, led by NS
1090. Okay, I was close.
Our mid DPU.
So he comes across. At one point, on a later when we switch sides of the train, here's another train that comes across. Yeah, coal train. Which coal trains are like watching paint dry. If we went to the other side, look back, you can see the construction project and all in the background. We had a good time. It was a BNSF, and he's got a BNSF rear DPU. More about that in a moment. Ray challenged me to fly under the bridge.
Upriver
So I
towards
did.
the dam.
I did fly under the bridge. I did not crash. We fly over
You know,
and say hi to ourselves. There's me and Ray.
TP line.
You can actually hear the drone because we're close to the
Bridge, and he
microphone
is
that we're using for both
looking,
cameras.
As you can see, right
there's Mike.
at us.
I get very close to Mike very
Whoa.
quickly, and he doesn't panic.
Can
Just
you say
waves.
how much fun are we?
So yeah, just transitioning back and forth. You just saw the cut,
Capital.
and so we switched back. You can see the amber. Anyway, so it was a good day. We had a lot going on, and we are going to keep the rail cam up in case anything comes by.
And the sound was awesome.
Yeah, because the sound was coming from our stereo recorder the whole time, which was a small miracle. That was the part we weren't sure about. Oh, thank you. Mama Bear was watching live, and she said it was awesome. The transition audio was amazing. I'm so glad to hear it. Thank you. That was a lot of work. Hey, Chuck. A lot of people in here. Anyway, all right, so we have 135 of your submissions. So without further delay, we are going to dive in. And
I'm really going to have a hard time today.
I know. All right. It's asking, what do I want to use to open it? Let's start with photos. Every time I change something on my computer, it gets angry.
New York Central.
That's a great shot, too. But Mike, this, you can't tell. This is only 24% zoomed in. That means there's a bunch of detail in this photo. It's very high resolution. Very pretty. That's a natural sky. Don't see any AI replacement on here. Got 1006 trailing right behind it. Beautiful shot. What great way to start. I don't know who that is. I will tell you, early on, as I was glancing through, we have Andy Parker, Marla Parker, Giselle Burkett, Tony. Is it Kumaro? Is that how you say it? Kumaro?
No, stop with Tony.
Tony, try and tell me how to pronounce your name at some point. But Tony. Tara, Brian Long, Lucan Long, Brooklyn Long submitting this week. The Legend 11, Keenan Dungy, Nate YouTube. We got a bunch of people in the house with your submissions. I cut everything off at 5:20 and had to send everything to Ray for his judging of photographic excellence. So if you put it in after 5:20, we didn't get you. If you got it in before then, yes, you're on the stream. Oh, that's cool.
That is cool.
It's a detail shot of, I guess that's, well, it looks an awful lot like the rivets around a boiler, but I'm not sure. The wheels don't have rivets like that, do they?
No, not that I know of.
Man, you can see the texture of the metal. Look at that. It's amazing. Love to know what that is. That's a great shot, though.
The voice of the people is waiting for a note.
It might be. I think, you know what? I think that might be a wheel, because this looks like an axle. I'm not sure. Whatever it is, it's cool.
Tony says, come a row.
Camaro.
Come a row.
Okay, Tony Camaro. I'll try to remember that. Oh, yeah, he says pronounced Camaro. Okay, cool. Thank you. I was not sure how to say that, obviously.
Oh, look at that old
Ohio
guy.
Central. Yeah, that is an old fella. Looking good, though.
No snow in Ohio.
No, not today. And even some green grass in that one spot. He found the only place left in Ohio with green grass. Mike, you're an Ohio export.
Mm-hmm.
You're from way up yonder, the Toledo-ish area?
Wauseon is originally home, and it's right on the railroad track between Chicago and New York.
Is it like Toledo-ish or?
It's 30 miles west of Toledo.
So Toledo's the closest major city. Yeah. Cool.
And there is a field trip there this year.
Oh, okay. It's kind of neat. I like the composition here. You got the foreground double track, and then a siding track, 2 siding tracks actually, it looks like, with a switch, and then 2 main lines. So there's a lot of tracks there coming together. Like the composition. He is underway. Looks like all the lights are on. Oh, looking back, here's the Ohio Central again. Looking through
some dead weeds.
Yeah. Camouflage. Be very, very quiet. He's hunting trains. OHCR. Yep. There's some audio. Sorry, I'll turn that down just a bit.
You missed the engine.
Oh, it's double. I did miss it. Let's go back and see that again. Back it up.
You were not looking.
I was not looking. I was looking down.
Here it comes.
4201. Nice.
Austell, Georgia. There's our rose bushes.
Yeah, beautiful snow. Yep, I see that. And there's the roundabout thing there. I don't know what you call that. The little round viewing area.
Oh, that's cool.
That's cool. This reminds me of, oh, wow, look at this. A hand-numbered number board. Look at that, Mike. That's something I've never seen before.
When you have to improvise, it's kind of like that guy that did the NS and the 5.
Yeah, with the spray paint can and some masking tape. Nah, I don't think he used masking tape. Let's be real. That's cool. I know he was going for the artistic shot, and I know he's just hoping we would zoom in and see that, and that is cool. He or she. We have several she's today providing. Thank you.
Canvas, actually 6.
We're actually about 60-40 he's to she's today. A lot of ladies submitting 6402 and 6107. Long hood to long hood. It looks to me like the cranes, when the cranes were facing off over their eating spot. That's very much the look. That's a dead stare, eye to eye.
You have such an imagination today.
Mike is tolerating me. Oh. Got a lot of videos today. I don't know where this is. Is that a military train? It is a military train. Those are tanks. I'm pretty sure. We should get a touch more zoom, but it looks like they're trying to use a cell phone. I understand. You can only do what you can do. Yeah, pretty sure we're seeing... Yeah, is it military or MOW? It's something strange. Doggone it. You can just almost make it out. I'd love to put that in some software and figure that out. But
It's a windy day wherever it is.
Yeah, I'm almost inclined to think it's military. Let's see if we can pause it and see. I don't have the slightest idea what that is. It's interesting looking, though. I don't know. You can see all like the brackets and stuff standing up, and it looks very wide. I don't know if that's the perspective or if those cars are as wide as you can get them. That's interesting. Oh, that's a good shot. Old GP40.
What's the red thing? Or
That
just
is
a
the dude's
reflection?
sleeve.
Oh, okay.
You know who he looks like? Looks like Mr. Duncan. Remember Mr. Duncan?
Oh, yep. He would come through and ring the little bells, and then we'd go eat
Man, he had
the
best.
most amazing French toast ever.
I don't think I'll ever have another French toast like that. I'm not even a French toast guy. Like, it's one thing if it's like lasagna, where I'm a connoisseur of lasagna. I'm like Garfield the cat. Like, I know lasagna. I'm not a French toast person, but that French toast is the best I've ever had. Like, if I could eat his, it would be my favorite food. It was that good. He was an amazing cook. Come up from Florida to do the special events, the excursions, and generally nice dude. Very, very type A. Very much on his standards, but man, did he make some great food. There's another shot of it. It actually looks less hand numbered here. It looks like they're trying some kind of experimental wingdings font.
That's a pretty cool 6.
Yeah, it almost looks like he was going for a yin yang and decided to end up with a 6 instead.
The whole numerical font.
Look, you can even see where he was trying to fill it in. There's a spot he missed right here. And this is, what the heck is that?
I don't know. Can you zoom more?
It doesn't get any clearer. I'm not sure what we're looking at there. A lot going on here. And that's the fellow that had the red sleeve. Oh, and that's the 64. Okay, these are the two that were just nose to nose. So they're sitting still, but this is the one that's got the hand numbered board. There's some great shots too. Whoever it is got a fantastic camera. And look at the artsy composition. Got a little soft focus foreground. Look at the patina on that old feller. That's a great photo. Oh, we saw a CN today, and here's a CP with the golden beaver on the side. Looking pretty rough. More like a golden bee. You can barely make out what it is.
So he's slightly burnt.
Little
Little
I don't think
barbecue.
he's burnt. I think he's just
Oh, no.
old. Look at the numbers.
Up on top of the logo.
Oh, yeah.
Right there.
Burner Nation.
Yeah, Burner Nation.
A little bit of Burner Nation, yep.
Hot beaver.
Trogdor's been around. You can see the coal dust, I guess. AC 4400, it says. That's neat.
I love that bridge. The
Yeah.
creek.
What a cool shot.
I
Good
was
spot.
going to be a fishing person. I think I could sit there and fish and film.
I think it's low enough even you wouldn't be scared of it. Maybe. Mike is not a fan of heights, in case
At
you
all.
didn't know that. He thinks Coffee's Cliff is like, oh, here's the end of that passing by train, and let's see if we can catch it just in time to get the rear DPU. It's a race.
And a sunset.
4673. Perfect timing. Oh, look at
That
that.
is so
right
cool.
as they pass the spot. That's an Austell gift right there. And look at the great coloring on the graffiti on the train there. That's beautiful. Oh, and actually, the perfect resolution on the EOT. That's cool. See that?
Mm-hmm.
You don't normally get an EOT that crisp. Next time y'all are out, if y'all can take a really close-up picture of one. I've never actually seen one really close. The new the propeller ones, the ones that are kind of like wind-powered, I've never seen one up close. So if y'all can grab it. Hey, Tara. Okay, can't watch. Tune in at work at 7. Okay, well, unfortunately, we'll still be going at 7 because we've got 135 to get through. So, and I'm already starving. That's why I said unfortunately. But Mike is going to feed me Italian tonight. He's already told me I get Italian food. So I will have my lasagna dreams. Be like Garfield the cat. There is the blue grounding cable. So, Mike, I'm guessing, why would you ground? Would this be for a track heater?
No, that has something to do with the crossing.
Oh, so they're grounding the signals?
Yeah, the however it works. That's one of the things.
The
I'm not,
magic
but-
resistance coil?
But you always see blue, painted blue at the crossings before them. Like, and we talk about it a lot in Dalton.
I wonder if there's like a
They
inductive
spray paint 'em
coil.
blue.
Yeah, I wonder if it's an inductive coil like a traffic light, and it senses the metal passing over it, and that's what signals. I wonder.
All I know is when they test them, they bring this ice pick looking thing like you used to pick up the old ice
Yeah.
blocks with.
Yeah.
And they snap it on both sides to set the gates off.
Huh. And I also like how the chain link fence makes the gravel a bit warbly up here as it's kind of looking through it. It's neat. Another good artsy shot. I think that some people had some time this week, everybody being off, and went for composition. That's neat. Coming through the haze.
It's a very beautiful shot.
It is. $35.99 is the mile marker. Oh goodness, Mike. 1, 2,
I'm
3,
going with
4.
three.
3? Yeah, maybe. Let's see. Bump. It's either 3 or 4 because it's when they put them nose to tail. It's really hard to tell the separation straight on. I think I'm going to go with you. We'll say it's 3. I have a feeling it might be 4. Let's see if there's another photo. No, that's a different train. Oh no, actually $35.99. That's the same spot, different train. Because this one didn't lead in with green intermodal. Yeah, different one. I like the haziness of it. I'm not sure where this is.
I don't know, but I like it.
Yeah, it's kind of a neat vantage. That's a concrete heater, I believe, or asphalt heater. I mean, not 100% sure. An emulsion tank. It's that same spot. He's got a high vantage point, but you can see he's slightly higher than where this is, so there must be a bridge or something. It doesn't look like a drone shot. It's cool. I like how he's got the composition.
And everything.
Yeah, where this is not centered, so the focal point is right on the locomotive coming around. It's a nice composition. I don't think Ray has voted yet. No, Ray has not voted yet. Oop.
It's a rainy night in Georgia, I'm guessing.
Yeah, that's the one where last time I was trying to guess the signs, and they were Georgia signs.
Oh, Austell.
Is that Austell?
Yep.
Okay. Home of the Whopper. Oh, got a horn salute.
Not a big one, just
Nope.
a little one.
Merk, merk. Mike, we need to go to Austell soon. You need to drag me over there. Especially now that we can live stream with the drone. 49.23. 42.32. I think this is on that same train. Or maybe one right after, because there's the concrete thingy thing. Asphalt. Oh, yeah. I like that. Look
That's
at
a
the
good
colors.
picture.
Look at the colors going down, and you can kind of make out the graffiti, just adding more color to it.
A real crisp shot.
It is. Very
Rust
nice.
and all.
Yep. It's got the little handle, got the window in the door, got the camera over here. Black lines on the front, lights up top.
The old style board.
I'm kind of curious what this thing is here. See this metal gantry? And there's a, obviously a siding right there. Can't read that. Not sure what we're looking at on that side, but I like the shot. The shot's very dramatic.
Looking up.
Got signals. Sorry guys, I just whacked the snot out of my desk with my water bottle.
Now, if I'd done that, I'd be in trouble.
You would. I would have said some very specific things about your mother.
I hear cameras.
Oh, yeah. 96.43. Look how crisp that is. That's a nice video. And 10:31 on the CN. Cozy, it says. Nope. Nope. Trying to see if I can make them out. I do struggle with the words. Ah, tripod. Earthquake. I believe that is a young Texan. He looked very much like a young Texan. It's a heck of a camera, though. Oh, that's nice. That's back to the same one. That's one we saw in the distance. I like the other shot better because it just gives you a hint of the color. But now we can see there's two locomotives, and that's still cool. The composition on the other one was just really neat. That's a new one. Got the look at the font difference on the number boards. It's quite a bit different. 1058. Is that the old style, Mike? And this is the new style? Do you recall?
Don't recall, but it looks older style.
Yeah, without the black outline. It's just all white. And he's got camera over on the other side. No window in the door. Can't tell about the handle. Black hoses. What are those cars? You know what those are? They're
Well, it looks
odd.
like rail cars from here, but
Well, look, it's got a brake handle sticking up. They almost look like MOW, but they're not yellow. Aren't all MOWs yellow?
nope.
No?
Nope.
Oh, I know, that's right. CSX has blue. Aren't any of them maroon? I don't know.
The rail haulers are.
Are they? Oh, look, you can see the retaining wire, the safety wire for the brake hose hookup. Oh, video. Got the guys working. Got some Christmas lights. Looks like Santa Claus waving in Estelle. 7032 coming by and 6919. Neither one in a very good poker hand. Got some intermodals here. Let's see if we get any good graffiti. Nask, it says. Nuto Nask. All right, I'm guessing that's his name. All right, we'll go with that. It's Tony! Tony with his airplane, his glider. Let's see if we can make out the model of it. I can't tell what model it is, but it's a pusher. You can see it's got the motor facing backwards, got the batteries there. That's cool. Good times. Looks like he was out. This kind of looks like a depot. Looks like he was out enjoying it, doing some flying. Tony's one of the ones I met in person. Oh, I did meet somebody else today, Mike. Remember, I met Crash. And I incorrectly called him Crash 1984. He is technically 19 Crash 84. But Crash came by while we were setting up before Ray got back with the cable and before we were live, so we got to say hi. Tony says, the plane on the table is what Billy gave me for my birthday back in October. Had its first 2 successful flights this past Thursday. Isn't that cool? That's great. I love that. Sorry, I've been missing all the discussion. I just happened to glance down and see that as we switched screens, but hopefully Mike is being good as the voice of the people.
Right there it is.
Yep, I see that.
Reading it.
That's what Mike is doing. Kayla, my wife, criticizes when Mike just stares at the phone, but he's actually talking to you guys. And so I try to get him to look up a little higher, and as you can see, he's really doing his best. He's holding his
I got
phone
it up here.
Yeah, he's holding his phone up and trying to read. Anyway, it's the Wabash, Mike. My favorite part of the Indiana State song. As I dream about the moonlight on the Wabash. There it is.
Different style.
Oh, we got a
number
train.
boards too.
Hold on. It just came by. Yep. See if I can rewind just barely.
Camera's going through transition,
It is going to night mode.
and then it will be dark mode.
Here it is. We got glowage.
Look at it kind of inching along there. So he makes the turn.
And Icon A5 is the plane. Okay, cool. And it was his model plane club. There he goes. It gets kind of blurry and gets really blown out because it's going to night mode and it can't quite handle that amount of light yet in the twilight. We got an intermodal double stack followed by single stack intermodals, I guess. I thought they might be empty hoppers. I'm not sure what all we're seeing. And Mike, we've got some interesting DPU knowledge we need to go through soon. I told Mike we need to do it as a... I skipped to live, by the way. We just missed a minute and a half of train, so this is a long train. We're going to keep watching until it goes out of sight. We got a whole diagram Ray put together or found on how DPUs are actually distributed. We were talking about that last week, and I was saying, why is it that NS is suddenly putting the DPUs on the back of the train? Are they trying to copy Union Pacific? Like, what in the world is going on? And so we have like a 20-page research paper over how they work, but there's also an interesting little flow chart, and there's the end of the train. So as that goes through, I'm gonna open that up. Going to unfull screen this, and I'm going to find that
The
file.
chart.
Yep, I have the chart saved.
This chart would just blow your mind.
It will. There is a lot more going on than you would think. And it wants me to tell it how to open it. How do we want to open it? Let's do it this way.
Eeny meeny.
There we go.
There's the chart.
Whoa, that's too much. I know y'all can't see it yet. That's because there's nothing really to see yet. I've just managed to break the computer. Let's try this again. This should be close enough. Okay, we're going to try it. All right. This is the flow chart for how a DPU works. I'm going to read it to you briefly.
Should we be seeing it?
Oh, yeah, you should. It's see down here. You can see it.
Okay.
You're just not. You're behind.
Yet.
Yeah, you can tap live in the corner, and it'll take you to right now.
I am live.
Oh, well,
there it is.
There it is. Okay, so when we start our analysis, step 1, TPA greater than limit, and it says such as 160. And so this is the weight of the train. And so if it's greater than 160, it's heavy. If it's lighter, it is light. And then this is where the flow chart begins. So first of all, the short one is if it's light. So if it's less than 160 and it's light, do you need quick speed? Do you need speed or quick switching? And the yes, if you do need speed or quick switching, then you run a rear DPU. If the answer is no, you run a simple rear, which I'm assuming just means an EOT. Second thing is if it's heavy, what's the drawbar limit? Is it greater than 10,000 tons? If it's not, then is the rear buff safe? Are there uniform cars? And if the answer to that is yes, it's a unit train, then you run a rear DPU. If it's no and it's mixed, then you run it mid-train. Then, if it is the drawbar, if it's heavy and the drawbar is greater than 10,000 pounds, if there's jackknife risk with empty at the rear, which I never realized that creates a jackknife risk, but that makes sense because it wouldn't resist the force of the DPU pressing. So if there's jackknife risk, yes, with empties at the rear, then you either do a mid-split or you get in another thing about the length. And if it's not over the drawbar limit of 10,000 pounds and the rear buff is safe and it's a unit train, then yes, you run a rear DPU. If it's not mixed, you run mid-train. So if there's jackknife risk, empties at the rear, yes, mid-split, no. Is the length greater than 8,500 feet? So apparently, the jackknife risk being no, you still have a length problem. And so if the length is greater than 8,500 feet and it's yes, you get into another question. Is the temperature less than 10 degrees Fahrenheit? And if it is, then you run mid-air. And I'm thinking what they're saying, so there's a big difference in the pressure of the air for the brake lines depending on the temperature. And so they need a mid-DPU for air if the temperature is less than 10,000 or than 10 degrees Fahrenheit and there are empties at the rear because there's a jackknife risk. No, I'm sorry. If the length is greater than 8,500 feet, I guess because it's too cool. And if it's not longer than that, then you run whatever the heck a rear CTE is. I don't know what CTE is. I haven't read all of that yet. But in the flow chart, the last part is if the TPA is not over 160 and it is heavy and there is a jackknife risk because of empties at the rear, but it's not over 8,500 feet, but it is less than 10 degrees Fahrenheit, but there's not, it is greater than 8,500 feet, not less than 10 degrees Fahrenheit. If there's an undulating grade, then yes, you need a mid-fence. No, you need a rear repeater. So this whole flow chart, this is a lot. We're going to go through this whole thing. We have a bunch of information on it. And I know where the DPUs are based has confused the heck out of me for a long time. We now know there's a lot of logic to it, apparently. And it has to do with temperature, length of the train, distribution of the weight, whether or not they're all uniform. There's a lot going on. So there we have it. It's just that simple. We will figure out more. We have an entire research document we're going to go through.
Now we can build a train.
Now we can build a train. Now we at least understand how the train is built.
You can have job number 8.
Yeah, that's right. Let's see. Okay, so back to the Wabash. But we were on the Wabash, and then we got a rail cam and a distraction. Oh, there's the Southern just tearing up the rail. Rail singular.
He's on a rusty rail.
Yeah, this one I think is a gauge challenge. I feel like maybe the track isn't quite the right gauge for the model. Not sure. It's heavy metal. I wonder if this was bought in the Railfan shop up there where Boone's Mill, is that the name of it? Where Tara is?
Up in Virginia there.
Yeah. But that's 2601, the old Southern.
And that
Railways.
is...
Oh, yeah. We've seen this. Where is that?
It's just south of Waxahachie.
It is. What's
It's
the name
where
of
they
that?
rebuilt, where they redid the depot, where we had the office car special come through.
Oh, yeah, and the OCS actually coming
Trenton.
through this week. Trenton, Georgia, yeah, where I lived for 7 years.
You should recognize that.
Well, they were relocating it. It wasn't done yet. Somebody burned it down when I lived there. Yeah, Dirk, I can certainly put that on the website. We can make that as a post. And it will show up under the one because it's a pinned post. That's why I don't post much more on the website, is because of our Railfan submissions thing. But I'll put it in there and it'll show up below our pinned post, which is where you submit for the best of the rails. We can drop that in there. And then we have the long document that goes into the logic of it. And we're going to do actually a podcast episode about DPUs. That's going to be fun. Oh, it's Tara.
We know her.
We do. That is Tara. And Tara's got a very shiny red Nikon. And I know that action cam because I have the... no, wait, that's not it. I thought that was a DJI. No, it is. It's an Osmo. It's an Osmo Action 4. I have an Action 2. So I have the older version of that. Yeah, that's a good action camera. I like my Osmo. So it was a nice sunny day, and there's actually green grass.
She got rid of her snow.
She did, temporarily. I'm about to sneeze. We're going to see how this is going to go. Hold on. Oh. Goodness, that was a real one. There it is, Mike.
There's the locomotive you read about on the calendar.
The Pride of Norfolk Southern, I think, or Norfolk. No, Thoroughbred Pride. Woo! Came to me, Mike.
You remembered it.
Thoroughbred Pride. That's what they call it internally. It is not moving the weight of the world, which is what Mike and I have called it for a long time. That's just their slogan, because the grit, heart, and drive of Norfolk Southern employees is what gives you thoroughbred pride. And it says, thank you to our railroaders. I just like it because it's got the red on the front.
I think it's a great looking locomotive.
Yep, it also adds justification to the guy who spray painted one of the locomotives red on the front, because he's actually just copying thoroughbred pride, right?
Just trying to get it out there. Red rail.
Uh-huh. Yeah. This was earlier in the year. I think somebody's sitting in a retro one, that because there's no way that hill will be that green right now, but I like it. And we haven't seen it yet, so feel free to send it in.
Maybe they're out west. It could be a western hill.
Let's look at the trees. I don't think that's the west. I'm going to go with no.
Need a cactus.
Don't see any conifers out there.
Oh, there's those guys working.
Yep. Is this Austell? Is that what we saw? Yeah, it is Austell.
Yeah, look at the crossovers. I like that beginning of that.
That's cool. Rear facing rear DPU. Horrible poker hand. But
Jump back to the beginning of that real quick. I didn't realize those were there. Look at that. There's the crossovers.
oh yeah, I see what you
The
mean.
diverge points.
Yep. You're right. Because you would think it would begin back here, but it's not. It's way further up. It's like an X crossing. It's not a diamond because it doesn't.
Oh, they're working on both sides.
Anyway, that's cool to see. All right. And that's an AC 44 C6M.
Ooh, that's a nice shot.
Yeah. That's the Lackawanna. Not the Erie Lackawanna. The Lackawanna. I think that's about now. Those trees look appropriately dead. Oh, this is that same spot with the 35.99 marker. Different train. That's the center spine.
Tank there on the left.
They're toting the lumber. Yeah,
Somebody's new house.
it will be. Dang, I don't know what the heck is happening, but I just saw that Tara said she did 19,727 steps today. That's a long day. I think that's the same. Nope, this one's got tanks right behind it. Man, that was an active track. I wonder where it is that's so active. So that's the same spot. That's a different one too, in the same spot. It's not the same train. Look at what's behind it. Different.
Where's the
manifest.
milepost?
360 right there, it says, but that's the same red thing. I'm almost positive that's the same spot.
Same red thing there on the left.
Yeah, I was looking for it, and you can't quite tell there, but I think that was in the previous shot. Sure does look like same curve. Looks like the same hill, but I'm not going to die on that hill, so we'll go with, look, another train.
Nice bright lights.
Oh, here we go. Bright Lights, Big City. This is the same spot. 35.99 it says. Confirmed. 9816. Got a -9 up front, leading. Look at how tiny the font is in the number board. And it's got a black line all the way around the outside, different than the current ones.
They're
It's not
going
all
away
white.
one by one, being rebuilt.
Yep. What are they rebuilding them as?
AC 44C6Ms,
Oh, okay.
to my understanding.
And if it's not correct, somebody will tell us in about 3 seconds. Oh. It's New York Central, right?
Yes.
Okay. Running. That was the first one we opened with. 1066, famous as the Battle of Hastings, but also the New York Central.
That's a very nice shot of
That's
that.
beautiful. Very crisp. And on the sun side, got a little horn action. Crossing coming down. Oh, this is interesting. Look how late the crossing was. Okay, so he's coming by. The crossing gate's still up. Watch. It drops right there, and he's dang close to it. It drops right before he gets to the crossing. So that's very odd. Looks like a delayed crossing. Eat brains. The zombies are upon us.
Is that what the zombies say?
Yeah, that's their slogan. It's their breakfast cereal. Brains with a Z. They had to copyright it. Ooh, look at that. Heat transportation. But the birds have... They are operating with their beaks. They are operating some kind of gas can? Flamethrower? Gas can? Looks like a gas can. Looks like it has like cherries or something painted on the side of it. But these birds, the heat transportation, they have figured out how to operate this thing with their beaks. I think we saw those
Smart
guys.
birds.
Yeah, we saw them fighting for fish on the river today. And look at the sunburst around the lettering. That's nice.
I'm right about something. I just don't remember what I'm right about.
I don't think so.
Oh, it says so right here in the chat.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, I'm correct.
Mike is correct. The
I'm
legend.
just not sure what I'm correct about.
No, I can't be right. Somebody's mistaken. Oh, about what they're being rebuilt as, the C6Ms.
Oh, thank you.
Well, that's good to know. All right, Mike, you win this round.
Luke, and I can't believe it's time already.
Yeah, he's coming up. That's right.
It was 80-some degrees in Texas. Oh,
It's Alf.
Is that who it is?
Yes, this is Alf from NBC's
I'm sure glad I got
beloved
you.
series, Alf.
And it's a no problem thing?
No problem.
Is that
Yeah.
something he normally says?
Yeah, he had a couple of catchphrases. That was one of them. He was from Melmac. He was a cat-consuming alien from Melmac. That was his planet. Why do I know that? I'm not sure because I haven't seen it since it was originally owned in the 80s, but I knew Alf. I actually had an Alf stuffed animal, a giant, it wasn't really giant. It was giant to me back then. It was probably 2 feet tall, but when you're 7, it's pretty dang big. Man, I love that. That is definitely my front row seat to the graffiti right now. Who would have thought to paint Alf? Bowie thought to paint Alf.
Was his hair all kind of like that?
Yeah, he had a bit of a hair situation. Let me see if I can find
And
him
who
real
was
quick.
his sidekick?
He had a family he lived with. They were the Taylor, Tucker, or something like that family. Yeah, he lived with this family.
Huh.
Suburban Garage, his family was, it doesn't say. Gordon Shumway was his original name, but he was called Alf for alien life form. He fled his doomed planet Melmac. Tanners. I was close. I said Tucker, Taylor, Tanners. He lived with the Tanners, and he looked like that. So, yes, I'd say that's pretty accurate. That's him.
I kind of remember him.
Yep. And I thought that he looked a whole lot like... Yeah, if I can type. In the episode of The Twilight Zone, when William Shatner, it's called It Must Die, you can see this creature, Nightmare at 20,000 Feet. This creature looked quite a bit like Alf when he was out there peeling back the wing. And that one always frightened me as a child because it was like seeing Alf peeling back the wings on the plane. Now, as a modern person, that is not what it looks like. But when I was 6 years old and I saw The Twilight Zone and I loved Alf, I was like, that's the creature peeling back the wing? And this was William Shatner's face.
Wow.
Because that was William Shatner's full dynamic range of acting. This face, and this face. And that was pretty much it. Those are his faces.
How young he is there.
Yeah, he was young. I'm not sure when that was, but a long, long time ago.
Todd
Say
said there was also an Elf
1963.
cartoon on TV.
Is there an Alf cartoon? I don't recall that.
Todd said so.
I believe Todd. Todd's been accurate so far. I missed that.
Hey, I recognize that
That's us. This is how...
with my note.
Yeah, this is how Mike knows which way to zoom.
It's just one of those things you
See
never
this-
remember.
See this button? So yeah, it
Yeah.
says power zoom, W, T, wide telephoto. Mike can't ever recall wide versus telephoto, so he has away, closer. So wide is away, closer is telephoto. So yeah, there's a lot going on in this thing. As you can see, this is what Mike screws into the side. He's got this RAM mount that holds. Sometimes he films shorts with it. Sometimes he reads chat or uses it as a monitor. So this is one of the phones. Mike carries 4 phones with him. And then over here is our recording device. It's a stereo sound recorder, which we use today as the microphone on the live when the drone was up. And it's plugged into the camera, so that's the audio for the camera. And then up here, we attach a tablet, which is actually our viewfinder for the camera, because the camera does not have one built in. It also has the controls we use for focus, etc. And that's our nice Caver fluid mount tripod that we like very much. So
It
There he
causes
is.
no earthquakes and keeps me out of trouble.
that's right. I haven't had to yell at Mike in some time for that reason, specifically.
And there we are in Dalton.
Yep. Doing Mike things. As we
Right by
say.
the Cremo.
Mm-hmm.
Great barbecue sandwiches.
Oh, really? I had a burger
Yes.
last time.
They have great barbecue sandwiches.
The tater tots were favorable.
Oh, I like this already. I don't even know what it is yet.
There are
Look
no
at the
trucks,
truck
though.
sign.
It's
Look at the
raining.
rain.
Yep. 4,005. Oh, it's a main. It's the main event.
I'm going to guess that was Friday night.
Might have been, but the main coming through in the rain. Oh, it's Akira. Akira is an anime that I have not seen, but I'm familiar with. And it says, that's a good boy, and she's touching this guy who appears to be crying. I do think it's interesting that there's also a slogan for the people, kiss your homies goodnight. I got nothing. That's pretty dramatic. I like the coloring. I mean, it's black and white, but the line art and everything's very strong. I think that's really good.
I love that.
Yeah, I thought you'd like that, Mike.
I am.
She has bat wings, it appears.
He's a little scary.
What kind of camera is that? That is a Mevo, M-E-V-O. It is a small form factor DSLR, mirrorless video camera.
Is that what it is?
Made for streaming, and it is. It can record and stream 4K, and crucially, it can record 4K while streaming out. It can do both at the same time, and for us, that's huge. It's also relatively simple, which for Mike, he enjoys because Mike has a lot to keep track of. He's
Which
thinking
is relatively important.
well, I mean, think about it this way. Like, I would want something simple if I was a one-man band out trackside, because you're being the voice of the people, you're trying to keep track of the trains, you're trying to be upbeat and be a good presenter and operate your own equipment. So, like, I get it. It's a lot. But since he can hold it, oh, yeah, Ray says Mevo Core. Core is the specific model. Since he can hold the tablet, he can do his own focus and stuff while facing himself, which is nice because in the previous days, he would get around, face the camera, and he would be either zoomed in on one of his eyelashes or he would be out of focus in the distance. And now this allows him to see himself. And as a one-man band, being able to pick it up and leave with it is good. Ray and I were thinking about reducing some of the quality problems of the wireless connection by plugging something in, but honestly, it's really handy for him to have the tablet to control it. And I think you can do both. I think we can run out a control so when he's behind the camera, he can see it, and he can still use the tablet to control focus and whatnot. So anyway, we're trying to make it as simple as we can, but still functional for all the things that need to happen for rail moments. Look at this reflection. That's graffiti right-sided up in a puddle.
Is it?
It is. Look, that's a puddle. See this?
How'd you figure all that out?
I don't know, but I'm actually wondering why is it upside down to begin with? Unless they rotated the picture. Are the plants growing upside down? No, it's like the graffiti was upside down. I don't think the plants are upside down. I'm so confused. Wait.
Help.
No, because these are reflections, and they're branching this way. They're branching down, which would be upside down, but in a reflection. So why the heck is the graffiti upside down in the original? But I love that. I have no idea who that is, but it's really cool. Like, what a great idea to capture that upside down. Because that's artistic and graffiti. Mike, I don't think we've ever had an artistic graffiti submission before.
No, not that I remember.
This is a challenge. I don't know the character, though, and I don't think AI is going to be able to pick it up. Oh, look at the landscape. That's really nice. It's simple, but it's effective. And a pleasant thing to put on a train car. I mean, that's prettier than a standard hopper car would be.
The note is the graffiti was upside down.
Okay, no kidding. So it's right-sided up in the reflection. That's so cool. That,
So somebody actually painted that upside down on the
That's
on
my
the
bigger
train car?
question. That's a bigger question. Like who, and it's also quite proportionate. So whoever it is quite skilled. But why? Why is it upside down? It's like a Ninja Gaiden kind of thing. I'm not sure. I don't know. Look at this. They painted over the numbers accidentally. So they spray painted the field and painted the 7-0 back on. Not very well, but I appreciate the effort.
Yes.
I do. The effort's there. I'm not sure that the automatic readers could read that. That font is not perfect, but the attempt was made. Oh, these are Renco wheels, AAR 25, 6.5 by 9s.
No one has told us what that first picture is yet.
I know. I need to know. See, it does look a bit like a wheel, but these are not bolted, so I don't know. Like they're one piece, and we've seen the wheels being turned at the shop in Chattanooga, and they don't look like that. Although it does say 70-inch here. That's cool. I've never noticed that on trucks before. And then this guy looking for... Oh, no. It says Barber. Barber. I thought it said Barb. Like he's looking for Barb. But no, it says Barber. I guess that's the brand name for the trucks. Anyway, that's cool. Good shot. Nice job, whoever took that one. Oh, it's the moon. Made my wife very happy.
and the signals.
Yep,
on the side of the
gantry.
car.
Yep, the gantry's in there. And also, the pattern of the water, I thought somebody was like finger painting on it, but it's the water streaks that streaked over this old graffiti. Do not use steam, boiling water, or sharp objects to clean. Enter car with clean, soft-soled shoes. You often see don't use steam. I haven't seen clean, soft-soled shoes before. That's a new one for me. But yeah, there's the moon.
Be down there cleaning, somebody locks you in.
That would be unfortunate, wouldn't it?
Oh, that'd be awful.
Mm-hmm. I do like seeing the signal gantry, and there's a second one right here. You see that? That dark spot's the second signal.
And the stairs up, the round thing.
Yep. That's a nice shot. Ooh. The setting sign coming through the parking garage.
I recognize that parking deck.
Oh, do you? Is that Dalton?
That's where I go when it's raining.
Oh, you go right here, second deck in Dalton. Oh, look at that. Steel wheels, blah, blah, blah. I like the peacefulness of it. The warm sun. That's cool. Oh, that's not good. Looks like... Oh, I was going to say Hot Atlanta, but then that license plate clearly says Texas, so we know where that is. But that should not be burning there. I'm going to guess this is one of the longs. Oh, gosh. Getting some hot footage. He's going to merge late for the... Oh, that was the gas tank. Yeah, this would be a good spot to sit.
It just blew up, so I would stay.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Not unless we just haul ass or haul butts.
No, I would definitely stay. Stay was the smarter choice. Although, I mean, the gas tank did already go, so what else is going to happen? It's not a space you want to be. Oh, and then back to the peacefulness. What a juxtaposition. Yeah, there you go. By the way, tonight's hat is the Young Life. This is a charity in Chattanooga. And this is from a charity skeet shoot that I did, competition. So that's why it's camo. And this is the logo, the YL is the logo of Young Life. Anyway, pretty sky. This is not AI replacement. That is the actual sky. Very pretty. And you can see the plane streaking off. Look at that. You can see both plumes coming out of the engine, the condensation of the condensation trail there.
Right, headed to Florida.
I would hope so. Everybody was in Florida when you were there.
That they were. The decision was we hauled on the fire thing.
Look at the wear on this handle, Mike. How many hands have turned that? It's actually been smoothed out a little just from all the times it's been grabbed.
Now it's locked in place.
By an XNL Series H10. Man, that's very crisp. Look how clearly you can see the routing marks on that. And down here it says 4 something. I can't quite make it out. And the old tie down here. HTX says that they decided, I'm guessing HTX is an alias for one of the longs. I mean, he says they decided to haul butt instead. So I guess once the tank goes once, what else is going to happen, right? It's just time to hit the boogity gear. So that's what he did. Back safer snitch stand. Model 51A/5B. Or 5, I think it's 51A. It's a snitch stand, I guess because it tells you which way the tracks are pointed.
Would work. Snitching. The old way they used to look at the old rusty bolts in different patterns.
Oh, yeah. And look, that one's... Oh, well, actually, I think that's just the bolt and that's the nut. Yeah, because they're going around this way. They're going around counterclockwise. And there's a rock somehow ended up on top of it. That's cool. Snitch stand. What do you know? That's cool. I didn't realize the departments were labeled.
I know where one of those is.
Dalton?
Dalton. Right there.
But it's pink. The one in Dalton's pink.
Well, this could be black and white.
No, this, look, you can see the rest is colored.
Okay.
They've got Georgia plates, Mike. Look how shiny the chrome is, though. And the brown of the switch there. That's cool. Little details. That's what I said. Give us little infrastructure details. Well, that's what we meant. Oh, the moon and the gantry that's looking back the other way. So I think that other shot between the cars is right here, just on the other side. So these must be on the siding. And they walked around buying Cremo, which is over here, right? I think. No, this is further north, isn't it?
No, that
Or is that Cremo?
Cremo should be right
That's
on the
it?
other side because that's the CSX.
Cremo bricks.
Yes. Tara's after you, by the way. Crash is waiting for Whataburger. And Mama Bear's got horns.
Tara, we're so close to having those shorts done. So close. Actually, I did get closer because all the ones that were on the computer when it died a horrible, sudden death, as y'all recall, I didn't have the template anymore, and that template took a while. But I found one on one of my hard drives, and so I can move it back to the computer. I do have all the files arranged, but now I have the template again. This will be easier. You can see over my shoulder, I've got the blue thingy pulled back out, so we're ready to blue screen some. Whataburger is going to open at Exit 1 soon.
Are they?
Yeah, I told somebody they weren't supposed to open until March because that was the case, but I drove by about a week and a half ago, and they were finishing up paving, and the sign said opening soon. So I'm going to predict in January it will actually open. They were originally going to open at, I think in March was the original forecast. So it's Exit 1, I-75 at the Tennessee-Georgia border in Tennessee, in a town called East Ridge. Then we're getting the first one in this area, in the Chattanooga area. I think the closest one before that was in Huntsville.
I have
Fort Payne?
no idea where the closest one
I
is.
think Fort Payne had one.
But everybody loves Whataburger. Everybody's talking about it. We should film at Whataburger.
In and Out, yeah, In and Out I love too. They are opening 3 in Midtown Nashville. That was the agreement they had with the governor in exchange for some of the tax incentive stuff, is they were going to open 3 first in the middle of the state, and then they were going to branch out. There will be more in Tennessee coming later, just not immediately. So when you get a chance, if you zip through Nashville, grab one Animal Style, tell them Casey sent you. They will have no idea what you're talking about.
I have no idea what an In-N-Out is.
It is a burger joint where you can get an Animal Style hamburger. There's the Erie
Animal Style, huh?
Animal Style 1068. Mike, how long's it been since we've seen this one?
It's been a while.
It was 24, wasn't it? It wasn't even last year. I think it was 2024.
The closest Whataburger is Scottsboro.
Okay. So this side of... No, that side of Fort Payne. Dang it, Scottsboro.
Yeah, that side.
That side of Fort Payne. Fort Payne, then Scottsboro, then Huntsville. Yeah, because Scottsboro is where the unclaimed baggage is. That's right. Where I teach driving schools sometimes. I actually go to Scottsboro and teach driving schools. Oh, there you go. This is nice. I'm not sure. Okay, we have a guy spray painting, and he's got an upside-down smiley face on his very, very tiny spray paint can.
But I think he's a character from something.
He does look like it.
He looks very familiar.
He does, and he's got the eyes, which are very charactery. But he's also got this cloud of... Well, I thought it was like the spray, right? But there's nothing coming out of it, and if you look at the same color as his hair. So this may just be a serious Mondo beard that the guy is rocking. It's kind of like me. He's all curls and beard. If I take my hat off, I am 100% curls. As y'all saw today when I turned around on camera, and you can just see curls everywhere. I try to beat them into submission so I get my headphones on.
Okay, we have to back up for a moment.
Go ahead.
What is an animal burger?
Animal style?
Animal style burger. Todd and everybody's talking about this, but what is it?
Please hold.
What makes it famous?
It's a secret menu featuring a beef patty grilled with mustard plus pickles, extra spread, their signature sauce, and grilled onions, creating a tangy, savory, and messy upgrade to a standard burger. It's an iconic off-menu favorite that transforms the classic burger with rich caramelized flavors and textures.
And I have to go where to experience this?
In-N-Out, because it's a mustard fried patty. The beef patty is cooked with mustard smeared directly on it as it grills. There are sliced pickles added for a tangy crunch. Sweet caramelized diced onions are piled on. An extra dollop of In-N-Out special sauce, a Thousand Island-like dressing, is included, and then a slice of melted cheese is standard with the patties. Simply ask for your burger or fries animal style. The employees are familiar with the request and will prepare it with these additions. The name comes from the 1960s, referring to the wild, rowdy surfer skater kids who frequented the original In-N-Out and ordered this messy, customized burger.
So I have to go to Nashville for this.
That would be the closest one. They're going to build.
Okay.
They're going to build one in Eastridge at some point. They just have not told us when.
And Murfreesboro's getting a Buc-ee's.
Yes, they are. Exit 78, I believe it is. I drove past it the other day, but I think it was 78. I drove past it actually. Oh, look, it's the.
Mauna Kahila.
I'm not sure if you noticed that, but let me stop the music and give you clarity.
Mauna Kahila.
That's what that is. So
Somebody actually told me the other night, I think maybe it was Todd, that I was doing a pretty good job pronouncing it.
oh, that's good. The Monongahela.
Yeah.
You know what's interesting though, Mike? I want to be clear on this. This is the 8025 Monongahela. This is not Ray. It is not Ray. It is the Monongahela. And if Ray didn't notice that, he may be changing his answer on favorite photo now. He's not answered yet. Okay. He's waiting. He's waiting to see the crowd reaction to the shot. I noticed this one set up the standard way, though. Lights up here. Black around the number board, the bold letters.
Little tray under them.
Yep, camera here. Got the window. You got the second handle, it's just not painted, but also this handle. This is interesting that you have both. That's kind of weird. Black hoses, which looks better on the,
Mauna Kahila.
in my opinion. But there it is. Interestingly, that looks like it says Ray. So I guess they were correcting him and saying that was not Ray. In fact, somebody who was not Ray was signing Ray over the M of the.
Mauna Kahila.
So I guess that's the situation. I'm not sure. Anyway,
Looks like somebody tried to clean the white line.
yeah, it's a futile attempt.
Yeah, because above it and right below it, it's kind of wiped clean.
Ray is also active back here. And look, it looks like the O's got it. It was a fierce battle of tic-tac-toe. You had
Tic-tac-toe on
X,
the
X.
locomotive.
But on the left, wham, got him. That hobo was gotten. Oh, and look, they also signed right here. Somebody was really, really signing it, but it wasn't Ray. Let's be clear. I like that shot. I like the lighting of it. The way it's kind of soft across the dirty air tanks there. Oh, there's the 4005 again. In the rain. With the Christmas lights above it. And I like this right here is super crisp focus. You can see in the lights, you can see all the rain dripping off, and then it softens up back here. Very nice. Good shot. Good lighting too. Good spotlight. I think people have been copying your lighting rig there, Mike.
Actually, I have to tell you a story.
What's that?
That is my lighting.
Oh, it is?
Yes,
Oh, you know where this is?
I do.
Okay.
I had visitors during this, and we had.
So is that the East 23rd Bridge?
That is the.
Or the one by the tent company? That's
No,
4th,
this
4th
is in
Street.
Dalton.
Oh, this is Dalton.
Yeah, this is Friday night in Dalton in the rain.
Oh, I didn't know they had electricity for Christmas lights in Dalton.
Yeah, it's on the bridge.
Oh, wow, that's fancy. I'm just kidding, Mama Bear. Please don't chase me down.
That is 2/3 of our light capacity, but not all of our light capacity.
Is this the one where you said they turned their brights off when they came by you?
No, that was the CSX, but it was the same place. They turned their lights down to just dim.
Yeah. The crash, I think that's exactly right. It very well could have been that. Yeah, the Buc-ee's, you may have it. I'm going to guess this is Brian Long. But Brian, you may have invented it but the Buc-ee's was fully embraced by the rest of the American South. And what we really desire is your sliced brisket sandwiches and the chopped brisket taquito breakfast sandwich. Those are the two things we're after. The rest of Buc-ee's is perfectly fine. We find it amusing. But your brisket was something we did not have in sufficient quantity. And in this supply and demand market, we needed more brisket in our gas stations, and we are eternally thankful to Mr. Buck and his ease for bringing us such quality brisket. Look at the snow. Oh, wait a minute. Well, this merits rewinding. I can figure out how. Why is it not rewinding? There we go. Okay, Mike, we're going to go in $43.99. Pretty good poker hand. It's got one pair. $99.53. Better poker hand. That's got the trump card. Then CN 2770. Can you look that up? CN 2770. Something very strange. And then a regular CN 8915. And then some colorful graffiti. Benzo buns? I'm not sure if I can say that on YouTube. But anyway. Yeah, look at that. CN 2770. What the heck is that? It looks like it was a leased unit they painted or something, but it's got the NS pattern on the front, it looks
It's
like.
an ex-City Rail.
City Rail.
Special interest locomotive. It's an ES44AC.
Really?
Really? Or
That's
so
pretty
it says.
cool. Yeah, and Tony said it as ex-City Rail. Tony came in clutch with it, but you had a bunch of details on that. I like that. I like the CSX like half-ass paint scheme they did on it. Very nice. Oh, wow. So, my favorite thing about this entire Transformer photo with this heavy hauling lowboy is that this one's called Red and Ready. That's what this one is. Because we've seen the blue ones quite often.
Yeah, the Schnables.
Yep, Schnabel cars with their special logistics and scanning package caboose thing that they have behind it. It's actually got people in it. But not that. They didn't need the blue one. They needed Red and Ready.
Now, I got to tell you a little story about this train.
The fact that it's held on with silly putty?
Well, we can add that to it. Mm-hmm. That, normally, when you see a heavy, it is behind the lead locomotives.
Or it's in line at McDonald's.
Yeah, okay. Or it's in line at McDonald's. But
Yes.
in this case, that heavy is located behind the mid DPU. So that is mid-train
Really?
on that heavy.
Okay, hold on. I know why.
I can't wait to hear. Jackknife.
Correct. That's exactly why. Now, that doesn't tell us why it wasn't the very front. But we know for the brake force to not jackknife, it had to be resisted by the heavy locomotive in front of it. So it could not have been spaced further back. The only real question is why the heck was it not at the front of the train? They must have built it midway and were going to drop it off or something. But yeah, they couldn't have put it further back because of the jackknife risk. It would be heavier than any other car in front of it, but not heavier than the locomotive.
So that was a major surprise.
So that means there were no empties in front of that DPU then, or they wouldn't have run a mid DPU with a heavy behind it. So everything in front of it was loaded.
That's on the train with 4005.
Yeah, it had to have been a consistent loaded set of cars, I think, by the DPU rules. Optimus Prime. Nice. It is a Transformer after all. 4722. Not going to win the poker game. But it's in front of Cabin Crafts, Carpets and Rugs. That's a nice picture. Got the original sky. Got the Norfolk Southern peeling off the side. That's how you know it's real. 6066. Here we go. This is the best poker hand of the night so far. BNSF is in the lead. Got 3 of a kind, 666. The Dark Prince hand. And it's an AC44 C6M. Wonder why some of these say it in the safety stripe and some don't, Mike.
Don't know.
Whim of the moment. I also like that the ditch lights are on. You can just barely tell because it's daytime. I like that photo. It's a bit different composition, and having the telephone pole, which normally distracts, actually kind of adds the composition. It gives it kind of a Route 66 vibe with that old thing and that old sign and the bricks. It's cool. Route 66 turned 100 this year, by the way. 2026.
There's a big event to go do that this year, isn't there?
I'm intending to do it in September.
Are you?
Mm-hmm. It's
Really?
always been a goal of mine since I was about 6 years old and first read the National Geographic cover story about Route 66, and I stared at those photographs for hours. And my first real exposure to the blue collar country small western towns, I was like, man, I've got to go see this. And since then I've gotten to see a lot of the towns, but I've been to the beginning and right across from the Bean in Chicago. I've taken my picture with the sign, and I've been to the end on the Santa Monica Pier, and I've taken my picture with the sign. So I've been to the ends, but I have not gotten to drive the whole thing, and I will. So that's going to happen.
Well, if you would go by way of Texas, the Buc-ee's and the Whataburgers are everywhere because they were founded in Texas.
That's right. That's right. And I'm going to get all the brisket I can handle. So Captain Crunch is having a bit of an interesting day. I think
that's great.
He was probably with the Long family in Texas, it looks like, because there's a lot of fire going on behind him. He is frantically shaking his spray paint can so he can get in one last artistic touch before the fires consume him. And then he's going to go back to breakfast cereal greatness.
Or he's worried that his can's going to explode.
That could be. He's actually going to shake and toss like a pineapple and then run and see if it takes out that machine gun nest.
Now I'm challenged.
Well, he is a captain, and he does appear to be naval.
But now I have two that I have to choose between. I was locked in on one.
I'm all in on Alf.
Oh, no, you're safe on that.
I know. You want the anime or the Captain Crunch.
The lady with the bat wings.
Got it.
But I really like that Captain Crow. That's beautiful.
Yeah, it is. That looks like Audubon Acres, actually. No, it's not. The bridge is wrong.
That looks
But the
like...
supports look like it. It looks like South Chick Creek. Is this over by the TVRM?
No, I think it's over here by you.
You think that is the one? By Audubon Acres?
Well, not... Well...
Like, okay,
I was
so if
thinking-
you leave the studio...
No, down there. On the other side of
Oh, Graysville?
Graysville.
You think that's Graysville?
Could be. No, because
see
it's
any
not-
bodies floating.
It's not high and low because the dam's there for that house. Okay, I don't know where it is.
One of Mike's relatives once went down there to the spot we're referring to, Graysville, and went down to hang out at the boat dock and saw a body.
Yeah, she went to have her lunch.
And so she did not continue with her lunch.
And the body was in the trunk underneath because it was summer and they were underneath the road where everybody parks, and there they were in the trunk.
There's a canoe launch there.
Yes. Okay, this is in Ringgold.
Oh, okay. Probably not a body in the trunk. That's cool. That's a Jeep, isn't it? Is that a GP30?
Well,
It's a high nose.
You know how I know how to find out?
Ask Tony.
No, I got one better unless somebody beats me.
Oh, yeah, your AI companion. It is a high nose GP. I think it's a 30 that's been repainted. That's that old fella. Looking pretty good, actually. The lettering and all still pretty good. It's not faded that much, considering. Got a little bit of an issue where they tried to paint the white back in. That didn't go particularly well.
Okay, I've got the answer.
I'm ready, Mike. Lay it on me.
Look, I am so proud of me.
I'm proud of you, too.
This is an EMD GP38 locomotive originally built in November of 1967 as Baltimore and Ohio 3842. It
Nice.
later served with CSX Transportation and so forth and so on.
Yeah, I said GP30, GP38. We're in the ballpark. He's a little high-nosed fella.
Thanks
like
to you, I know how to figure that out. And I love that picture.
Todd says that is the SpongeBob cab. I could see that. I could see that for sure.
SpongeBob. I can't sing that song. I can't sing any song.
Anyway, somewhere we probably just heard my wife singing the rest of it. She loves SpongeBob. Look at that. I love the reflection. That one, yeah, that one doesn't have the reflection. This one does. I caught that one.
Andy, you have a question there of where exactly is that bridge? Crash would like to know.
Yeah, actually, I would like to know too. If you can just tell everybody in the chat, we promise not to stand in front of you when you're there taking pictures, but we need to know. That's really pretty. What is their cell signal down there?
Hey, we got satellite.
Oh, we do have satellite. We can do. Think about the remote places we could drone, Mike.
Yes, we have satellite. We have lights. You name it. We got it.
We can actually live stream from the drone anywhere in the world.
Yes. Now I have a question for you.
I have answers.
To do what we did today, do we have to have 3 of us?
No,
You can do that back and forth thing?
we just have to have 2 of us.
Really?
Yeah. The only reason why I wanted him to hit the transition is because the power lines were there. I wanted to move away from the power lines with the radio so that I wouldn't get the interference. And so I asked Ray to hit the transition to be able to switch the cameras. But I can perfectly do it. I just had to be standing by the laptop. But I couldn't stand there and not hit the power lines. So I moved away for interference purposes and then asked Ray to do it. But yeah, ordinarily, just 2 of us could do that just fine.
I love the reflection there.
Mm-hmm. Very pretty.
And Alan says that's M582 south of Ringgold Depot, if he's not mistaken.
Ringgold. Okay, so the Ringgold Depot.
So that'd be South
Where would
Chickamauga
it cross
Creek.
water? Yeah, it would be South Chick Creek, but where would it cross the water? I don't know. If we didn't have 135 to go through, I would look into this right now, but we do.
Snow!
It is snowy. It is very disturbingly flat. That does not look like our part of the planet. They didn't make our planet that way. Oh, we're getting a double BNSF. No, that's a KC in St. Louis, I think, coming towards us. BNSF heading out.
Lights
Both
on.
double stacked intermodals. What do we got? What do we got? Oh, that is a BNSF. Wow, that's
War
cool.
bonnet.
Yeah, it is a war bonnet. Well, and look at that. A double meetup with the war bonnet up front. And let's see, 7301, 7263, and 736. And then look, it actually says -9 44CW on the side. It actually has it spelled out. It literally says -9. And look at the snow in the front of the plow. That's really cool.
BNSF war bonnet going past us.
Yeah.
A long ways away.
And look, the door's on the other side. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
It's on the conductor's side, so the engineer's side. And that hinge has been replaced. That hinge is not the same color, and it looks like they tried to mastic around it. Of course, -9s are ancient. I'm sure everything's been replaced. Anyway, that's a great video, too. I don't know where that is, but it's very cool. All right. CSX 937. That's the kind of hand where you just go ahead and fold. You're never going to win. Too many overcars, cards, no outside straight draw. Maybe if they were suited, you got a chance, but no, bad poker hand. 6066, BNSF is still in the lead. Got red hoses here, Mike.
As composed to the black ones.
Or the yellow.
Or the yellows.
Yep. Oh, that's cool. That's what you want to see. This is Grover. You know where Grover is?
Not a clue. What kind of license plates are there?
Can't tell because they're motorcycles and therefore they're tiny.
What's on that sign?
Speed limit 35.
The one behind it.
This?
Yeah.
Oh, mercy. I actually think it says 20 something area code. 204 area code? Where the heck is that? That's not. Is that an area code? 204. I don't know if that even is. 20. I think it is a 4. 20 something. Maybe. But Grover is the spot. And then this is the
Well, 204 is in the Canadian province of Manitoba.
There's no way that's Manitoba.
Then it can't be 204.
Yeah. Well, shoot. I don't know. But anyway, got a lot going on. So this becomes a divided highway, and so does this. Right here it splits. And you can see the switch. And it splits to right there. Got a green and a red, so the action's about to start. Got the motorcycles going. It's nice. And there we go. A bit more zoomed in. Zings around the corner. Look at the heating coils on the switch there, Mike. I think that's what that is, right?
Alan sent us a picture of where the bridge is.
Oh, good. Thank you, Alan. 704. I was close. Martha something hair fashion, 704. They're open Tuesday to something. Is that? That's Texas, right? 704?
Un momento. Oh, everything's popping up. Charlotte and surrounding areas.
Well, that was way off by
in central North Carolina.
only a factor of 2,000 miles. Huh. Charlotte, huh? All right. Well, that would explain why it looks kind of like home, because North Carolina and Tennessee, very similar geography. All right. I got a mess of power lines going on, though. Look at that. It's like a training camp.
HTX confirms Charlotte.
All right.
Thank you.
That's...
A lot of horns.
Yep. Thank you. I kept this YouTube safe. Wow. It seems like there should be one more right here.
Maybe it fell off.
And then it goes out of that side. You can actually see the rotating thingy in the middle that makes the sound. That's cool.
I'm assuming this is a
Looks like an air raid siren, but
tornado.
yeah, tornado, meltdown. I think all the old air raid sirens have been repurposed as tornado or meltdown, depending on where you are. For us, both.
Meltdown.
Now that's a KC in St. Louis, I believe. KCS, it says.
We're not foamers whatsoever.
4192. And then something else, can't read the other one. Then a CP, then another one. 4 up front. That's a nice catch. So I got 3 KCS units and a Canadian.
We've had a number of KCS this week through here.
Also had some Canadians, like the one we accidentally caught today, the Canadian National. Oh, what is this blue guy? Well, that's Yoshi right there.
It is?
Yeah, that's Yoshi. So who the heck is that? Does anybody know who this is, or do you need me to AI it?
Yoshi's arch nemesis.
Arch Nemesis?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Nemesis.
The
evil guy.
I'm going to put it into AI. Hold, please.
Our last place was Rosenberg, Texas.
Who is this next to Yoshi? Paste. Image.
Got a double brow.
It doesn't know. It doesn't know anything lately. You know what? We're going to ask ChatGPT. Because Perplexity, even though Perplexity uses ChatGPT, it doesn't seem to be accurate very often. Who is this character next to Yoshi? It struggles with image recognition, I think. I don't know why. So it's great at everything else. It's Blue, B-L-O-O, from Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. It simplifies him a bit. Blockier head, heavy brow. But the blue color, face shape, and expression are classic blue. It's a pretty common pairing to see him pop up alongside Nintendo characters in street art. Interesting. I've never heard of Blue or Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, but ChatGPT came through clutch. Thank you, ChatGPT. It's good to know. 2025 it was painted. Wow.
Whoa.
Oh man, I know they wish it was a little bit more in focus. But this is the guy who painted Eat Brains on the other one. That's great. Look at the shirt, the torn shirt with the brown and the wrinkling.
Brains.
Brains.
The zombie guy.
Yep, brains googling out of the top there.
Ugh.
The almost skullified face. The shading on the tongue. Look at that.
You like this, don't you?
Yeah, that's a nice one. And see his hand is curled over the edge of the train car, like he's holding, can't do it, like he's holding like this, you know? It's cool. I like it. Just wish it was a little more in focus, but it's still great. And I know they also wish it was in focus, but fantastic art.
His brains are showing.
Dark green fingernails, blood everywhere.
Oh, yeah, that's my kind of graffiti.
That's right.
Blood.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's
on
beautiful.
the other end of the spectrum.
There's a blow me away.
Yeah.
Look at the tracks through there.
Pretty sure that's Texas because it's flat, punctuated by huge buildings, and that usually means Texas. Look how wiggly the tracks are in the middle.
How to wiggle your way across.
Yeah, they're very noodly. Is that a train? Yep, we have
Yes,
a train outside.
we have a train.
Hold still. Do. There it is. There's the glowage.
Northbound.
It is northbound. See if we can make anything out. Looks like there was a second set of headlights behind him. Yep, there is. So there's a marker light. So two units up front. Unfortunately, we're not going to do much else. We will hear him blow again. Yeah, just kind of hear him rumbling by. Nothing too exciting. Not as exciting as what's happening on the screen. So we'll go back to y'all's action, but good to see him coming by. All right. Oh, that's good. We've seen this guy before. I think this is the artist's self-portrait, but he's holding the spray paint can. And I like this one because he's actively spraying. See how he's kind of done a soft blend from the nozzle of the spray paint can?
Alan said that's 584 passing us.
584. Okay, well, there's the timestamp. It is currently going by. We can hear it, and we can just now see it come around the corner on our live stream on the TV over there.
And our noodle picture was in Inglewood Yards near Tower 87.
All right. I'm going to guess that's Texas.
I believe it's outside of Houston, if I read the notes right.
Okay. But look at the vibrant colors there, too. I know we've seen this guy before. I like it. Port Terminal Railroad celebrating 100 years. So this is a short line celebration, huh? That's got to be Texas because that's clearly the Texas flag. "2024 is the locomotive number celebrating 100 years. I wonder if they renumbered that one, Mike.
I would guess.
That's in GP40, I think.
Port Terminal Railroad.
Let's find out, shall we? Real quickly. Tell me about Port Terminal Railroad Locomotive 2024. Okay. It is a Port Terminal Railroad Association GP38-2. Was close. Originally built in 1970. It's painted in a special 100th anniversary scheme. And it doesn't say what its previous numbers were, but it definitely is unit number 2024. And actually, it may have already been 2024, and that's why they chose it to be painted. But it is an EMD, about 2,000 horsepower, and that's it. It's based at the Port of Houston. handling local freight and interchanges with Class 1 railroads and movement along about 185 miles of track in the region. Very nice.
And we are in the PTRA yard.
Yeah, we can see there's a PTRA. Whoop, hold on. Right here, PTRA unit over there. Ooh, Thunderbird. What are we looking at there, Mike? That's a 58 Thunderbird?
I
59?
have no idea. Just some fast-moving old red car.
I think it was about a 59 or so Thunderbird. And got
Up
the
and
railroad
across.
crossing. If anybody knows the exact year of the Thunderbird, feel free to comment. It is the old one with the Falcon style headlight or
Oh, look at that
taillights.
rail.
Oh yeah. And there's the BNSF, and that one is 3840. We can't confirm if it's. I think it's 3846. We do not have three of a kind, so it's still not going to win. And I don't see two pair there either. There's a still. Actually, it looks very similar. That's the same picture. Somehow it got duplicated. Ooh. Making open cuts. What a charming message, Mike.
Very charming.
That's Jason, right? Is that who that is? Oh, Friday the 13th. They've actually painted that, and the font looks quite good, actually. They've gotten the horror font pretty good.
That scares me.
Yeah.
Just scary.
A nice submission, thank you, but Mike will not be choosing that. But I enjoyed that you sent it in. Thank you. Making open cuts. Maybe he's talking about, maybe it's the rail yard. They're cutting the train, you know? They're just making cuts.
You're not going to help me.
Okay.
I'm scarred.
This is another...
I like that, though.
Yeah.
Whatever that is.
I think that's an anime character. See, there's an arm up. Looks like brushing hair back. Kind of dramatic hair. The kind of devious expression. And it's on an auto rack.
Now I have three I have to choose from. It's
Wow.
a 57 Thunderbird, they say.
57. Okay, I was close.
Changed to dual headlights in 58, and the car grew.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Oh,
Yeah. Anyway, look at the skill on that, though. That's almost airbrushed. If they did that with a spray paint can, I'd be impressed. But look at that detail. I don't know who Yonk Sixt, if it six. How would you even say that? They appear to be deceased, but
that's a deep memory
there's an homage.
going on there.
I mean, that's seriously good artistry, though. That skull is extremely impressive. I'd say that's the best skull we've ever seen, and we've seen some good ones. Remember the one that had the snake crawling in and out of it? That was so good. But the highlights and everything, I mean, that's an airbrush style. Like, you would normally highlight and everything with an airbrush. But look at the teeth. I mean, just how carefully they've done the shadows and all. That's really impressive for a spray paint can on the side of a rail car. Some people's talent, man. I just don't have it. All right, who is this?
That's cool.
Self-portrait, maybe? And then a friend. This is for Freya. Rest easy, old friend. So I'm assuming that was Freya. Freya was into some occult stuff, hence the upside-down cross and the pentagram. But still managed to pull off a halo in the end. So congratulations, Freya. And apparently you are well remembered. This, I believe, is the artist struggling with the loss of Freya in 2024. I do like it. I do like the kind of Where's Waldo shirt situation. But the choice on the eyes too, like one eye kind of crazy. The grief face. It's a good message. Freya's well remembered.
And is there a message on the guy with the red and white stripe?
I believe this is the
right.
Right here.
Yeah, right underneath his hat.
Well, his hat says
Okay.
FBH, which I'm assuming is just the artist, and it says 24, and it's in the same thing. And right here it says OS 24. I think this is the artist's self-portrait. This is his anguish, missing Freya, and it says for Freya, rest easy, old friend. So I think these two go together. That's him. That's the friend.
It's a lot of thinking.
Yeah. Maybe they painted cars together. I'm not sure. They did paint over some old graffiti. You can see that this old blue writing and stuff was underneath, and they painted over it.
A painting team.
Yeah, it might have been.
And now he's without his companion.
But the companion is remembered in the medium they both shared.
And now he's got to carry all his own paint.
That's right. Earthquake.
Something's coming. The camera's moving.
I think that was an accidental earthquake, but something is coming, I assure you. It's coming shortly. Oh, there it is. Okay. Here's the moment.
Coming around the corner.
I hear the train a-coming. It's coming round the bend. I ain't seen a UP since I don't know when. And a CN behind it. UP, CN, and a UP, huh? 422? 432? What does that say? Oh, no, I was way off. 8312.
What happened to you?
I don't know. These are new glasses. Got a little salute. 2715. And 1032. No, 2032? 2032. And what does that say? Something grand 208.
This is the Algoa Y in Texas.
Oh, okay.
ALGOA.
And it comes from, and YWYE. And it's coming around the corner. You can see it's a double track coming in to a switch. So that's interesting for the corner like that. It's a cool spot. Oh. This guy, Mike, we recognize him.
Yes, we do.
Shoot.
We just don't know who he is.
Yeah. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it.
Inquiring minds are wanting to know.
Yeah, mine is anyway. Let's see if I can figure out where I put it. Here it is, ChatGPT. Who is this character? Question mark. Paste. I know him. And it's not Aset Ragui, whatever. It does not know.
The old days of the wooden club.
Yeah, I've seen this character. If any human knows on this, please tell me. I recognize it, but I can't place it. And I like the Western font they've used on the graffiti letters. That's cool.
We need
I just
human
can't think of who it
intervention.
is. We do. We need an old human like me, as I recognize it.
Look how they've worked that stone.
Mm-hmm. Those are from tracks. Going over
Leveling
It's
it
a
back
track,
and forth.
Yeah, track vehicle rolling out. Oh, Emirates. And that's a cool picture. That's an anniversary livery. That's a very special Emirates plane. It's cool. It's like seeing the Spirit of Delta. Very nice spot. It's definitely not a train, but that is a heck of a cool find. Whoever captured that one, very nice. That's kind of like the heritage locomotive version of an airplane. I did see the Spirit of Delta one time. I was sitting on the tarmac in Hartsville, Jackson, and it rolled by, and I jumped up and ran to the window and took a picture. But there's only one, and there it was, and it was rolling past me. This is the larger picture.
Crash said it's the Cookie Crisp Cop.
Is that what it is? It is.
Well, that's
It
what Crash
is.
says it is.
Good job, Crash. It is. It is the Cookie Crisp cop, and he would chase around. Somebody was trying to steal the Cookie Crisps or something, and there were like 2 or 3 of them. And they would chase them. I do remember that.
And that is the airport we are at is IAH Houston.
Oh, okay, cool. Yep, International Airport.
And it's a A380 plane.
Oh, nice. My brother-in-law is a 321 Neo pilot, so he also flies. I call him a 3D bus driver. That's what he does. He's driving a bus in 3 axes. So there we go. Whatever.
So the human factor outdid the AI factor and came up with.
Thank goodness. In 2026, we still have relevance, ladies and gentlemen. Skynet has not yet made us all little meat bags. Yeah, I actually like this one better. I like the composition better on the guy, and you can see more of the colors.
And what's it through, or how? This looks so different.
Yeah, the composition is a lot different. It's a wider take, and it's taken through some kind of an opening, but I just think it's neat. The picture itself is better, and the composition is cooler. I like it. It's not quite as crisp on the focus, I think. Maybe it is. It's just a little bit different distance, I guess. But I really like it. I like it better than the other one. That's very nice. Oh, Nate's plane and train spotting. He says he did not see that, but his name is Nate's plane and train spotting. So I guess he also spots planes. So thank you, Nate. Oh, yeah, there's the fireball. This is from the longs. That must be the moment at which it went poop.
This lane must exit. Not right now.
No, I think you can wait. I mean, he's exiting this plane of Earth.
Lucan is using his lens hood for that different look on that last picture with the spray paint.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, he
Oh,
used
that's
a
cool.
lens hood.
Yeah. Oh, with a super wide angle with a lens hood. That makes sense. Yeah, it's a good effect. I like it. I think it's cool. It's also just the color and everything came out better on that one. But anyway, yeah, that must be the moment of boom that we
Great
heard on
balls
the video.
of fire.
Yes, goodness gracious. Well, hello. We've seen this one before, Mike. It's the it's the UP special interest. It's UP 1983. We've seen it. I can't remember the story on it though, because it's been about a year since we've seen it.
Is that the one that we saw over at Waxahachie that we chased that day?
Yeah, I think it is. I'm pretty
What's
sure
the
it was
number?
cold 1983, and it was cold as anything that day. It was a January 23, because that was the year that we discovered the track was 100 years old. So it's been 2 years since we've seen it.
So SD70 ACE, Union Pacific, Western Pacific.
Western
I should
Pacific,
say.
that's what it is.
Western Pacific Heritage Locomotive.
That's what it is. It's the Western Pacific Heritage for UP.
Correct.
Yep. And it makes me think of War Pigs on the front, because it's got like that paint scheme that says WP. But yeah, there we go. The Western Pacific. Interesting camera placement. Quite a bit further over on the conductor's side. No window. Only it has both handles, but this one's way up there.
And if my memory's right, I got a note from Texas this week that they have now seen all of the UP Heritage locomotives.
Very cool. We have not. I think we've seen pictures of all of them, but I think we've only seen 2. We've seen the one that's the battleship one that's really pretty. You know?
Mm-hmm. The one we really liked that everybody put the money
It's
in
beautiful, yeah. We've never seen the UP one in person, have we?
for. Not that I know of.
Yeah, I don't think
No.
we have. We've seen lots of pictures and videos of it. We've never seen it. But we have seen this one. We've seen the Western Pacific once. What do we got? What do we got? Oh, PTRA. This is going to be the 100th anniversary 2024, I bet. Not yet.
No, there's a lot of
Got
blue
some
guys.
old ones. GATX. Yeah, that's those leased units. Petra means rock. I think it's just those two, but yeah. It's interesting. The first one wasn't leased, though, was it? Just the second one? No, they are both leased. Interesting. So they're
Brother and sister
Yep. 2219, 2216. They are sibling locomotives.
working down there in the port.
One of them's had a little bit rougher time in the sunshine than the other. Yeah, that's cool. I like them rolling by the stationary view. It's cool to be able to zip back and forth and see the detail on them, so that's cool.
And Alan's seen all the Heritage locomotives as
Oh,
well.
really?
Yeah,
Oh, that's
this
cool.
looks cool.
Old green bean?
Yep.
That's good. Oh, that's neat.
That's cool.
Dramatic. Bam. 2715. That's that CN. That's the CN that was in the middle on the 3 UPs in the CN. This is the same one. 2715. We just saw it a minute ago roll by.
You apply yourself well.
Apparently only to some things. Yeah, this is cool. I like the drama of it.
I should have a quick overview of the history of that 2024 races.
Oh, did he submit that? Hang on a minute. That means I got to go change to a different browser. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, I don't have it yet, Ray. If you send it to me, I've got my email open, my personal one. So just let me know, and I will jump in. All right. And the next thing. Oh, that's interesting. Look, right behind it. Another CN. Well, this is odd. What the heck is an EF644J? EF?
No idea.
I don't even know what that is. I'm not sure. It's not an electromotive. What would an EF be? I am unfamiliar with that. Are you looking it up, or do I need to?
I am.
Okay.
Canadian National.
2237. Using car headlights, but using them effectively.
It's an ES44DC operated by Canadian National. Diesel electric unit built around 2005 or 2006. It's used on freight service across North America.
Then I wonder.
Recently, it was Illinois.
Okay, so hang on. If it's an ES44 DC, then it could be because it's a 6-axle 44. But why the heck would it be F? Is it somehow in French because it's Canadian National and half their stuff's in French?
Don't know, but recently it just returned to service from a derailment. That's why it appears shiny in video footage. And on December 21st of 2025, it was part of a 7-locomotive lash-up there in Illinois.
All right. Well, I need to know why
That's
it's an
why it's so
ES44,
shiny.
but it says EF644J. I need to know the difference.
Somebody tell us.
It's going to drive me crazy.
I like this thing you gave me.
Yeah, you're welcome. I'm trying to figure out what we're looking at here. The style is like at playing cards. You know, it makes me think of like the King and Queen.
Yeah,
of
the
playing
king
cards.
and queen on the playing cards. Exactly.
And it's even got the heart over there on the left. I don't see. I guess you could interpret that as a spade. But there's like this crown and the hair. It looks so much like playing card art. I have no idea what it is, but I like it. It's very distinctive. And look how deeply like they've done the depth on it, you know? It's super carved looking.
Going back to your last question, Texas says it's basically an ES44.
CN's just being extra. You know what? That's probably as good an answer as any. That's probably as good as I'm going to get out of them. I still think it has something to do with it being in French. But I do not. Parlez-vous Francois?
That is amazing painting.
C'est la vie.
And it does look like a playing card.
Yeah, and done in 2024, it says. I also kind of like the green background they put around it. I don't know. I have no idea what's happening. For all I know, it could be something incredibly inappropriate for the channel, but I like it. No idea what it's doing. It's the Pink Panther, Mike.
Oh, I haven't seen one of those in a while. You'd think there'd be more of him.
And, are you ready?
I am standing by.
Directly. So here's the Pink Panther, right?
Yeah.
The moon. The Pink Panther. The moon. See? Perfect alignment. Somebody positioned themselves just to capture it. What a great job.
And Tara is officially home after going in at 6:30
Yay.
this morning.
Means it's 7:30. Oh my goodness, no wonder I'm starving. Okay, let's go faster.
That's why she's got so many steps.
New York Central, 1066. Boy, that's pretty. Next one.
Double gates on that side.
Double, double. Mike, we should tell our wives to go ahead and go to dinner and then bring us back something. 22,000 steps. No, thank you. That's just disrespectful. That's just walking enough to be uncomfortable. That's what that is.
I've been sending time updates.
Well, good, because
Yep.
we ain't there yet. And then we have the hour and a half of decision making.
Oh, I got my decisions.
Oh, thank God.
You're going to be proud of me this time.
I can breathe. Ray still hasn't sent his in. Nope. Honk, it says. 2715, again. That's that CN. I'll be doggone. 2237, we saw that one earlier.
Nice and shiny.
Yeah, this one we have not seen. 2693. So 3 CNs. Nobody babysitting them. Usually see a class 1 of some kind scouting them, but no, here they're left to their own devices. Boy,
That
that's a
is
pleasant sound in the
Sampson
headphones.
Street in Houston.
That one makes my eyes squint. That was quite a tone when you're wearing headphones. Oh, wait, did that? Okay, that was it.
Eagle.
You know what? This picture goes hard. Also, this is the Viagra Boys who did that one. And there's an eagle on the other end. Look at the flag. The flag stripes. Here's an eagle on both sides.
Blasting the flag.
Those Viagra Boys sure do a good job on the eagle painting. That was
Look
a
how
wasp.
serious that eagle is.
Yeah, he looks aggressive, doesn't he? Neither one of them facing an olive branch. This is going to be in the same place as the Pink Panther because if you see the moon,
It's still up
looks
there.
exactly the same, yeah. Oh, that's great. This is from The Simpsons. He is the bully on The Simpsons. And it says UTI WAIPYQ. No idea what that means, but that's great. That's actually a very well done rendition. Very nice Simpsons art. And I must say, quite the improvement on a tanker car. Wish they hadn't painted over the disclosures, but tanker cars are also exceptionally boring, so great job on the paint. Oh, look, it's Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head.
Oh, that's our first to see them.
Yeah, there's Mrs. Potato Head. There's Mr. Potato Head. He's wearing some kind of a hat with a blue hat with a star on it. See his ears stuck on there. Yeah, that's a good one. I like it. Oh, look.
Mona Kahila.
That's what that is right there. That's another shot of it. I think that's a different trip. I think that's a different unit behind it, 4131. He's been making his rounds this week. Oh, look, it's the back of somebody familiar. And production unit 6 with glowage. I imagine you know who was with you. I don't, but very nice.
Somebody wrote next to the robber.
I like seeing where Mike was when I didn't see him. So the camera's
Staying out of the rain there.
I think this is the WP. This looks like the Western Pacific on the front. I'm pretty sure it is. That's a seriously aggressive horn. Oh. This thing is going to take until my lasagna's done. He's going slow. Hold on. Okay, I couldn't take it anymore.
We're going to get him up there a little quicker, are we?
Oh, look, it's the Western Pacific, Mike.
Who would have
I couldn't handle
thought?
it. I couldn't handle it. I'm sorry to whoever's video this is. Ordinarily, I would love it, but I'm starving to death, and it's 7:30. I can only do so much. Beautiful.
I do like that locomotive.
Because I had a granola bar trackside today for lunch. That's all I had. Oh, wow. Hey,
Got a
got a little
wave?
wave from the conductor. Yeah, hey. Great beard on the conductor, too. Looks like Santa Claus. That's Santa's second job. I knew he had something. There's no way that guy works just one day a year. Even babysitting the elves.
Oh, he's got 51 weeks yet before he has to work.
Here's UP. Mike, you do a lot of babysitting elves. Here's the 5375 and 8962. I love it. I would love to continue watching the rest of it, but I'm going to starve to death, so we're going to continue advancing. 4005. That is another one from that same series, I think.
Yes.
I love the lighting. So this is the same place you saw it. That's your lighting. I still like the shot. I don't even know who it is. Don't tell me.
Okay.
But I very much like the shot.
Not going to say.
Thank you to whoever it is who was hanging out with Mike for sitting in the picture. I enjoy it very much. Oh, look who it is. Felix the cat.
I know one.
And he's fresh. That's good. Man, Mike, you've got some choices. And they are learning. They're learning our cultural touchstones, how to make us lean in. Although, they did surprise me with that Akira, because they do know that you love seeing that kind of artwork. And you love seeing people and characters.
And look, the
And
door's
Akira's
open,
very
isn't
good.
it?
Oh, the door is open. Good catch, Michael. It is indeed.
There's a hobo person in there, I bet. Riding through the rain.
Oh, there it is. Look, it is upside down. Well, why? And he's standing on a branch. I swear, this is going to be some kind of an anime, something that I don't know. Looks like it says K-I-S-T or something, maybe, exclamation point. And then let's go and a couple of very sparse characters here. But that's what it looked like. And then the reflection. Oh, wait a minute. That's on a bridge abutment. They painted this on a bridge support. Well, that's impressive.
And that's the shadow of the branch.
Yeah. But yeah, that's painted on a bridge support.
Upside down.
Yeah. How hard would it be to paint a face upside down?
It's amazing.
It is amazing. I like it. Oh, you know what? The guy is supposed to be standing upside down. It must be a known character, because this, you could see his sash is hanging.
And he's
With
hanging
gravity.
from the tree.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's got to be an anime or something. I'm not sure. But I
Some
think that's
kind
pretty
of a
impressive.
Batman.
I like it.
A hanging man. Is that Casper?
That is the Devil Casper. You remember the other one?
Yes.
I can't remember his name, but yeah, he hangs out with Casper. This was, he also appeared in like crossovers, like Richie Rich or something, I think, at one point. It's weird. Because you remember Casper got published by the same people that did Archie Comics, so you'd see weird crossovers. But yeah, that's the little devil
bad
Casper. Mm-hmm. Because Casper was well-meaning.
The bridge is in Ringgold.
Oh. Who's that? Oh, it is? Ringgold? Okay, that's cool. This cat, that's,
Not a clue.
it looks a bit like Top Cat, though, doesn't it?
I don't think it is.
No, I don't think it is Top
He
Cat.
is way
but
more
It's
distinctive.
a cat with a scarf. If anybody knows, please tell me.
Cat with a scarf.
Cat with a scarf. I need to know.
People come through. Somebody said hot
4005 again. Hot Stuff? Is that it? Really? Okay. Oh, Hot Stuff was Casper's alter ego. Hot Stuff, the red one. The red Casper. 4005 and a -9 behind it. And under the gantry. Looks a bit like Chattanooga. Is that East 23rd? That is East 23rd, isn't it? Yeah, that is.
Yep, there's the Lookout Mountain.
And 7564 still going. 7560 is twin, and then double stack intermodal. Very nice.
Crash thinks that that's someone from Top Cat. Not Top Cat, but someone from, and I think that's somebody
This is
from
the same
Top Cat.
character, a different character, but
But-
yes, also.
One of his friends.
Okay, and now you know we do love Top Cat here, but
Yes,
we do
we
not
do.
know all the characters. And we very much enjoy seeing the Top Cat train car that comes by, which we've seen it more than once. We've seen that same car more than once. Oh,
There's
look,
the alien.
It's Marvin the Martian.
Oh, there's the Martian.
Yeah,
Not the alien,
I
the
got
Martian.
got a new motorcycle this week, and my wife wanted to name it Martian, but Mighty Mouse went out, so that was almost the name of my new motorcycle. But I do love Marvin, and his Exuvial 45 space modulator. Oh, wow. That's pretty impressive. This is the same thing that was painted next to the guy from The Simpsons. UTI, WAI, PYQ. That's the same letters, and I don't know what it means. But I like that. And if that's a self-portrait, it's pretty nice. And I have no idea what that says. But
And Crash said the last one is Brain from Top Cat.
Brain. Okay, so they are Top Cat characters. I like it.
Brain.
I like that. Look at the shading on the shirt. It's very nice. I would take longer with that, but I'm starving. Oh, there it is.
That is well done.
Yeah, why do I not have zoom anymore? Oh, there it goes. Okay, it just froze for a second. Wow, that's incredible. Any other week, Mike, I think that would win. Look at the hair. When there's 135 submissions and some very quality graffiti, it's going to be tough. There's a better shot of the one you're looking at. And look, it's blue. They painted blue again, but instead of blue being with the with Yoshi, blue is with whoever Hope is. Amazing. That was the one you liked.
Mm-hmm. It's one of my 3.
Now you got blue with Hope. I do not know who Hope is, but it's a good job. Oh, we got a model here. Very nice. Oh, the L and N. And then CN. That's 2240. It's not the one we saw today.
Or Norfolk Western.
Somebody left the boxcar open. CSX. I've seen that same logo inside of one before. What do those cars do?
Some old style auto racks. New style there.
A lot of variety. Dang, somebody's got some money in this train. The the double stack low boy auto racks, and then a center spine, and then a gondola. Another boxcar. That one's special of some kind. Dixie line, it looks like it says. And it got a double train meetup in the middle there. And then a Canadian Pacific. Very nice. That's a heck of a train with a caboose. It looks like the old Southern caboose, Mike. See that? I think it very well could be. It looks just like the one that they have parked on the siding right now. This is a famous meme. So I'm very familiar with that dude, but it says Rapid. That's painted by Dagger in 2024. I do really love the gold lettering, and I do love the guy. They did a good job on that. And Phantom, it says over here. That's violent. Those kids and their milk crates were not having a good day. They're definitely experiencing some negative
I think your first word said it the best.
Yep. All right.
Even the sky's got that tone.
The sky is beautiful, though. But yeah, it does have a giant hole in it. Yeah. All right. Well, art covers a lot of things, and that's one of them. I'd still rather see it than not see it, but it's pretty violent. I went to the Booth Museum last weekend in Cartersville, Western Art. It's very cool. A couple of NS's. Odd to see all the hopper cars with NS on them like that. Very nice. Just rolling behind there. And then, oh, who do we have here? This looks familiar. Who can tell me? Because this looks very familiar, but I can't place them.
It's the whole family.
Yeah. This one here I especially recognize. It scratches my brain. I just can't think of who it is.
Somebody knows these guys.
Yeah, somebody in the chat. It almost came to me.
What do you think, Crash?
There's another angle. Yeah, surely Crash would know. Makes me think of F is for family. There's a character on F is for family that looks like that. It's one of the neighbor kids, but that's not the right artwork. Oof.
More fire.
Yeah, it's a still from the beginning of that. That was a big plume. Look at the fireball rolling up in it. That's rough.
Stay back, people.
There is Crash has no clue. Dang, Crash. My human AI falling down on the job. We see those all the time still, those Railbox ones. Mm-hmm. We see those in the modern world.
Little skinny pastor, there it is again.
Nice shot of the Erie. That's very nice. Radio equipped. Moving on, losing a little bit of paint up there. It's interesting that the base color is that gray. I never noticed that before. That's what it's peeling to. So you would think the largest color would be the main color, but it's not. It's the light one.
The caboose you saw was an L&N caboose owned by Tony.
Oh, very nice.
Ex Tony's.
Good part of the collection there, Tony. Looks a lot like the Southern caboose, but I guess red cabooses look similar. But there's the war bonnet in the snow. Very cold. Oh, this is a still from that video, but it is a nice freeze. I like that. I like the video better because you can see the double train meet up there, but it is a nice shot to have. And there it is. There's a highlight of the old City Rail, ex-City Rail, CN. And there is the main. That's a screenshot from that one. That's stills from the videos here with the Dash 9 behind it. It is good to grab them so we can see it. 6 signals up on that gantry. Here's somebody revving up. Wow, look at that bridge, Mike. How would you like to build that bridge?
There's some time in that.
There is. It says, look, but don't touch. Very cool.
You can look, but you cannot touch.
There's another one, I think that may be a duplicate. Sounder. That's cool.
Look at the fog.
Yeah. Kind of morbid. That has a suicide prevention lifeline sign right in the front, but I guess depending on where you are, could be helpful. Sounder, I've ridden this before. I think, oh gosh, I can't remember where it is, but I've ridden on that before.
Call this number before stepping in front of it.
9770. Look how crunchy it is on the side there,
Look at
Mike.
him rolling.
Yeah, he's bonked something pretty hard though, but he is rolling. You're right. I love the action shot. It's a great shot.
Another dash.
It
It'll be
is,
rebuilt one day.
Another dash. Oh,
Mona Kahila.
in the rain. Leading with glowage. It was a good day. Cold McDonald's fries. Boy, we've all had that. That's scary. That's as scary as seeing Jason in the mask. And actually, this would be the same artist. You notice the exact same font used by the guy who did the Jason mask.
And there is nothing worse than cold fries.
Well, he had something about cuts, remember? But it was exactly the same.
I don't know, I'm trying to
Artist.
put that one on my mind. That's
All right,
scary.
fair enough.
And with that, the 2025 season comes to an end. Good night.
That's accurate. Oh, that may be copyrighted, so we are going to mute that part. Just in case. Oh, wow. 10:55. Got a lot of stuff going in here. Some CNs. BNSF is the year in review. The War Bonnet. UPs. Double BNSF. Don't know what that was. No, actually, I have seen that. 4310.
It's a nice review.
Mm-hmm. I like the quick edits. That's nice too. Oh, I remember that one. And there was the commemorative one.
Yeah, for a while he
Cool.
was going back and forth almost every day.
Oh, he was. He was everywhere. And look at that. Appropriately, the last one, Mike. So, I'm going to switch over here. We are going to switch back. I'm on the wrong monitor. Viewer files numbered.
What a fantastic set.
It was a fantastic set. You ready for the speed round? Oh, no, you already know yours.
I'm
Okay, if you know yours, I would like for you to tell me yours because that will save me a tremendous amount of time. And we will just we'll play our judging music here.
All right, my favorite locomotive is going to be the Ohio one, but I can't decide which of the two pictures I like the best.
Okay, so give me 1 second. I'm going to copy and paste last week's results here. Mike, favorite pick. Mike, favorite artistic. Mike, favorite catch. Mike, favorite graffiti. Okay, I am now prepared. Ohio one. What do you mean by Ohio?
Towards the very beginning is that old yellow. You were just on it right there and there. There's one, that one, and one to the left.
All right. Oh, this one here, the Ohio Central.
Yeah. Now go
That's
two,
very cool.
two to the left. There. I can't decide which of those two I like the best.
That one is unobstructed. That one's a little more artistic. That one has got it in sun. That one shows more of the texture. If I were you, I'd go with this one probably.
Okay. That's just what I was thinking.
All right, image 03 for catch or picture.
Favorite loco. Favorite locomotive.
That's catch. Favorite catch. Got it. Okay. Next one.
The New York Central video.
Yep. All right. That was fairly early, actually.
Yes, it was. Although I'm really torn over the WP.
Agreed.
But I'm going to stick with that one. I really like that roll.
This one here.
I like a stardom.
Yeah, that's very nice. I'll give you that one. All right, that was 30-1. So if you ever wondered why there's the dashes, my my software that renumbers all the photos does not do videos, so I have to manually redo them, and so I stick the videos in every 5 still photos typically. So I number it the same as a photo and then put a -1. So that's why you never see the same number of photos as what were submitted. Like you see it says 120, but in the folder it says there's 135 items because the videos are numbered the same thing, just with a -1. Okay, next one, Mike.
My graffiti is the Yonk Sift thing.
Oh, really? Very nice. Coming out of left field, Mike comes in with a beautiful
Trust me,
skull.
this has been hard. I've scratched and
And you're
my
not
choices.
you're not normally in the skull, but you're right. That is some incredible artistry, and it's
The
right
teeth
here.
got me.
Yep, it is amazing. You are right. That is one heck of a job. And to see that rendered in spray paint, I can't argue with you, Mike. That is some incredible artistry. That is image 69. All right, Mike. Artistic.
I think I'm gonna go with 4005 underneath the Christmas ornament on the street light in Dalton. And there's 2 of them. They're pretty close to each other, but
Okay, hold on. I got this. I
think
Mike.
that's where I'm gonna go.
Good picture. I did like it. Here's one. There's that one there. The other one is crisper on the light, so I think we should pick the other one. That's image 86, and then the other one here. I can't find it. It's one of the ones where it's dark. Right here. That one.
Yes.
Got it.
Because I got the lights are going, the lights going out to the left and right.
Yeah, for sure. Image 50.
But I tell you, the Western Pacific is really giving
it's
me
strong.
hard thoughts.
Well, that was my catch.
okay.
Well, I was actually torn between that one and the little short line Texas 100-year situation,
that's
in
a great-
2024.
A great choice.
Yeah, he was more special. We've actually seen, but I like this particular, like the mood. It's very like warm, but then again, there's a great photo. Where is it? It got doubled up, so you should think I could see it right here. This one here. It is super cool, and it's super shiny.
It's
And
super
I like
everything.
how old it is. Yeah, you know what, though? I'm going to talk myself into this one. That's the exact same photo. I'm not sure how it got duplicated. 65 and 66. They may have just uploaded it twice by mistake. I'm going with that one. That's my catch. 65. Okay. And then my favorite graffiti. Although I waffled, I'm sticking with Alf. Where is Alf? And Akira was fantastic. So were the brains. Blue with the Yoshi. Captain Crunch. Whoever Hope is there. This guy remembering his friend. Just some fantastic stuff here. But ultimately, I love seeing Alf. And I gotta find him. There's Akira. There's Upside Down Dude. Upside Down Dude was amazing as well. and a hot choice for artistic, but where is it, Mike? Where's Elf?
Midway.
Yeah, it was about midway. There's the brains. There's Yoshi. There's that. There he is. The man from Melmac, image 33. I caught it early, and nothing had dethroned it, and I really enjoyed it. All right. Let's see. Next one I have is my favorite photo. There were some really, really good ones.
There's a whole bunch of really good ones.
Yeah. I'm actually going to go someplace I think you were not anticipating. I'm torn between 3, but I absolutely love this one.
I did too. I had that as at one point as one of mine.
All right, I'm going with it. And the number boards.
Yep.
You gotta go with it.
You just gotta like it.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Some artistic person made those.
Yeah, they did. So that was my favorite picture. And then artistic, I do love seeing the signals there. I'm tempted to do the upside down graffiti in the water.
I'll tell you another big contender is the one with that hood on the camera that make that one pop so well.
Yeah, no, yeah,
that's really cool.
Yeah, that was a good thought too, doing the graffiti. That was actually one of the 3 I was torn between. So I had upside down dude in the water and that one, which is funny to me since they are both graffiti, and we've never had artistic graffiti before. Oh, this is the original one. That was what I'm talking about, where you can like your mind starts messing with you because you're like, wait a minute, that's in. So they painted it upside down, and they did. There was another one. This one here, I love this. I love the warmth and just the kind of, I don't know, the composition. Everything is cool too. There were also this whole series. I loved this series, for the record.
Yes, I love the likes in that.
The composition, everything was great. This one here is another one that I really enjoyed because the way the fence comes in and the way that diamond frames the picture. I know it's probably unintentional because the fence was in the way, but the way they did it was wonderful. It was a really, really strong photograph. This one is a beautiful photo. It's probably the best photo of the night. I'm just not sure what it is. It looks kind of like a wheel, but unless they bolt the back of the wheel, I have no idea exactly what it is. So,
did you ever get an answer from Ray?
No, let's see. I'm going to pick up my phone and see if he actually messaged me. He finally answered 7 minutes ago. He's killing me. Ray chose this one.
Oh, that was an awesome one.
Yeah. The sky and the composition. So that's Ray's choice for photographic excellence. Ray really likes that one. I like the golden color as well. Ray did send us a spreadsheet with information about the 2024. Oh, my goodness. Okay, I'll read this out in just a second. It's got a complicated history. I have to choose. Ray chose 63. I have to choose artistic. All right, Mike, I'm coming in. I'm making a choice. It's so close. I could feel it.
We really reverse roles this week.
Well, I was pretty decisive on everything except artistic. Let's be fair.
Oh, okay.
I mean, like this one here is also a choice for artistic, you know. And in the low light and the drama of it, like I liked that one a lot. I also liked these, like this one with the handle, you know, the wear on the handle. And you have to know what you're looking at to appreciate it. There's just a lot happening. You know what, Mike? I'm going to go with my emotional favorite. And I'm actually not going to choose, I'm going to choose infrastructure. And the fact I'm choosing it as artistic is because typically they are not trains, right? So I am going to choose this one, the upside down graffiti in the water on the rail bridge support. So 37 will be my choice. I like it. It's really cool. And then Ray has sent us this file. So Ray he's got the fancy version of Gemini, the deep research Gemini. So Ray's been doing a lot of this. So the 1924, or the 2024, we're talking about, had it been called 2024 before? So here's the history real quick. originally, in its genesis, it was from 1970 to 1974. It was part of the B&O, and it was number 4800. And it was, and delivery was B&O blue, solid royal blue with yellow lettering. And there's some iconography notes about it. Then the next phase was consolidation. And from 1974 to 87, it was part of Chessie system. It was number 4800, and it was in Chessie vermilion, yellow, and blue with the kitten logo. Then in consolidation, I read that one. The merger, 87 to 95, it was CSX. Transportation, it was road number 2100. It was CSX blue and gray, the Stealth, or YN2 Bright Future. And it was renumbered to Class GP38. Then there was a rebuild, 95 to 2000. It was CSX MOW. It was an MOW unit, Mike, and it was 9650 in MOW orange, the pumpkin scheme.
Wow, there's a lot of history going on here.
Then it was leased the first time from 2000 to 2006. It was LLPX with number 2047 in the maroon, blue, or patch. Then it was leased again 2006 to 2024 for 18 years. It was a GMTX or GATX. And it was number 2678, and it was the GATX blue and white. And then currently, from 2024 to present, it is a PTRA Texas flag, red, white, and blue Lone Star with a centennial wreath for the 100th anniversary. It has been updated to -2 specs in 2006. And so this one locomotive has had 6 different numbers. And 2024 is new. It was renumbered to that in 2024 from having been a lease unit. So thank you, Ray, for the research. That is amazing. I appreciate the oh, it's an insulator, Andy says. He waited politely to identify his photo until after I made my choice, but it's an insulator. That's cool to know. I'm going to go look at that one again after the show. But guys, we are starving to death. Obviously, we appreciate everybody joining us on the show tonight. Our earlier show, which was Trackside on the Water, and then our current show in the studio, Mike and I are starving to death. Our wives have probably already left. That's what they do if we're late. They have? Yeah, that figures.
Yes, they have.
So we are going to leave the studio and go catch up to our wives, and we're going to eat some food. We hope you all enjoyed it. We appreciate everybody, and we will see you where, Mike?
At the next crossing.
At
And
the
make
next
sure
crossing.
you guys look at what we did earlier today. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
It was fun. We did it. Yeah, Ray says the wife left. That makes sense. Anyway, guys. Oh, there we go. He came in finally. You win this round. Ain't right, Stuart. 7657 says, see you at the next crossing. So you beat Tony. Good job. And you beat Mama Bear. And there's Tony. Tony came in third. He is slow this week.
Yeah, he's
Tony,
slipping.
next time I'll tell you a quick secret. When I used to always say we have gates and I do the colors, I copied it and I would paste that thing. And that's why I was always first saying we have gates. So just copy it and be ready for the chat. Just paste that thing and wham, then you'll beat them. All right, guys.
Cliff Notes.
Cliff Notes. That's right. All right. We're going to roll out. Mike and I are going to go eat. I'm going to move the mouse off the screen so it looks like a still image. And it's actually just my desktop background. That's how we do that. We're simple here. Simple folks, Mike. Let's go eat. And Mike and Casey here in the studio for the third time today. You'll see us together. And we are done for this week. We'll see you next Sunday. And Mike, we'll see you at the next crossing.
Yes.